But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your seven victim. Hell's free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses, but I give the masses. My whole all there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses. The shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the end she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive horsepower. Speeding, punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus versions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut butter for your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see her sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold, the God calls.
Bennett. Shit, I undid the wrong mic, so they only heard the second half of that, and then I didn't do this. I'm just off my game, bro. A week of no podcasts have made me have made me weak and bad at the podcasting. Bad at podcasting. I give up on spelling. Spelling is not even worth doing. Sophia, if you hang out until after the stream, actually, what am I saying? I can just give it to you. I haven't. Sophia, are you on your phone or on PC? Because if you're on PC, I can give you an ad blocker for Twitch, like a Twitch-specific ad blocker. Because fuck these ads.
Yes.
Here. Let me put it. I'll just put it in the Discord. I put it in general. It's for losers. If you click that, if you go to that and install it on your Chrome, and then reset your browser, it'll get rid of Twitch ads completely. It's a fucking lifesaver. Oh, he's your room. Luke's your roommate? Okay, look, I need you. This is important. You need to get up right now and go slap him in the back of the head. Just for me. Anyway, I love Luke. Imagine not streaming for a week. Flint, listen, it was not my fault.
It was the holidays.
Right, the holidays. I was here Thanksgiving night. I was here Wednesday night. I was here Tuesday night. Creighton was not here for any of those days.
But you know what I was doing those nights?
Working and tired. 2 of the nights you said you were tired.
And I was working. Thanksgiving was a very
Do you know how many times? I just want to say real quick. Do you know how many times you've come here and woke me up to do a podcast?
Yeah, but that's
tired
different.
is no excuse.
So, but I feel like you would have done the same if that roles were reversed in that time. But there have been nights where I've come and woke you up and you're like, oh, I just don't feel like it.
One night, don't say nights. That happened a time.
Twice.
It happened one time.
When you had Corona or whatever?
I didn't have Corona.
Well, you think you had
I
Corona,
probably had, but that was, first of all, that was before we were, no, it isn't. That was a long time ago. That might have been that. But
then another time.
But then another time. But that was different. That was me being sick. That was not me just being sleepy.
You said at the time you were
Don't
sleepy.
say anything to Luke. Just go up behind him and hit him in the back of the head.
It's a holiday. Look, Sophia, I'm sorry.
Excuse. I
I'm
agree.
sorry, Sophia. Look, if
Do
it
you
makes
love me?
you feel better,
Yes, I do.
if it makes you feel better, we're back tonight with a bunch of amazing topics, and we're gonna make up for the time that we've lost.
My last game on Nuketown, my score per minute was over 1,500, and I'm scared to play again. On Call of Duty right now, it's really it's annoying to play sometimes because of skill-based matchmaking. Yeah. So what happens is the better you are, the better people you go up against. So when you play and do really good, there's a flip of the coin that you're either going to go up against nobodies again or apps like Optic Gaming. I've literally fought pros 15 times now in pub matches, public matches.
So we were talking about that today at work actually because one of my managers is super into COD. He's younger than me, but he's super into COD, and I think he streams, but I'm not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
And we just were talking about because I hadn't talked to him since Cold War came out, and I was just asking him his opinion on it. He's like, man, all I play that game for is zombies.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Like a lot of people are using zombies as the like camo grind because you get a lot more experience in zombies right now. Like
Yeah.
this, or at least you did until
And
yesterday.
he says he likes that. He says the zombies on this game has been the best since Black Ops 3.
Zombies is pretty dope on this game. Like I haven't even played it. I've just been watching people, and it's litificus.
I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm surprised you're
Excuse
not
me.
scared just to watch, because like I know you're a baby.
It's not a
kid.
scary thing. It's not scary.
I thought that's why you don't play zombies.
No, I've played zombies in like every other Call of Duty.
Oh well, I told
Zombies is
everybody-
fun. Zombies isn't scary.
I told everybody you were at work. You were scared of zombies, so like that's why you
Zombies
don't
is like
play.
the only medium in horror that aren't scary. They're
Really?
like, yeah, what? The Walking Dead's lit. What's the Will Smith movie with the like? They're like vampires, but they're like zombies. They're kind of like I Am Legend.
Vampire
I don't know. If,
zombies?
yeah, I feel like I don't know if you count those as vampires or zombies because they're kind of.
There's a lot of in between. I mean,
Yeah.
have you ever seen or read the book Cell by Stephen King?
No.
Those are like his version of zombies, but the way they
Mhm.
work is like a signal goes out through your cell phone and turns you into like kind of like a cannibal.
Yeah,
But the only way you can get infected is through a cell phone. So,
that's
and at some point,
weird.
it's
Have you read it? Or
yes, saw a movie and read the book. It's one of my
There's a movie?
favorite. Yeah, it's one of my favorite. It's not a great movie.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was
one of
about
my
to say, what?
the
How did
book's
I not
way
hear about
better.
this? Yeah.
Let me just say the book's way better. But it's one of my favorite Stephen King novels because it's like they aren't like normal zombies. At some point, they like it's like restarting a brain,
Yeah.
but also giving it ESP.
Well, that's what happens with in The Walking. Have you ever watched The Walking Dead, like the
Mm-mm.
whole show?
But before you get on that, so it restarts the brain almost, and like brings you back to like your basic instincts. And over time, these like people that are infected begin to evolve and become a hive mind. And like then they start like finding other people and then exposing them to the cell phones and turning them into one of them and using their collective knowledge against each other. It's really crazy.
Creighton was my favorite, but not anymore. Charlie, how does it feel to be my new
No.
favorite? I'm not gonna lie,
No,
Saphira.
Saphira.
It feels nice.
No, Sophia.
It's
come
like
back,
honey
please.
on a warm
I'm-
bagel.
I'm so sorry. Please come back. Please.
We have several things to talk about.
A bunch of things.
One, how's your Thanksgiving?
Good.
Okay, niceties out of the way.
Wait,
Thanksgiving's
wait,
over.
wait.
Star
The
Wars
weather,
Rebels.
The weather.
Fuck the weather.
No.
Fine.
You
I
did
didn't
not just say.
I didn't
fuck
even.
the
I didn't even
weather.
pull the weather up because like I don't care right now. Like we have so many things. Look, Flint's gonna go nuts. He'd be like,
You just
"What the
said
fuck
Flint.
did you say?" We ask you humbly, don't scroll away. Hi, reader. In the U.S., it seems you use Wikipedia a lot. That's great. This is the 6th appeal we've shown you. It's awkward, but this Monday we need your help. We don't have salespeople. We depend on donations from exceptional readers, but fewer than 2% give. If you donate just $2.75 or whatever you can this Monday, Wikipedia could keep thriving. We thank you. No. I'm not going to do it.
Why do they need help this Monday?
I don't know.
Like, what's
Stop
going
it. Stop it, Wikipedia. Let me look at my Wikipedia page.
Star Wars over the weather. Weird champ.
Oh my god. Here we go. Okay. The weather in Arapahoe County, Colorado today is clear, 29 degrees Fahrenheit, 1% precipitation. Humidity is 34%. Wind is 10 miles per hour. This is the weather on episode 126 of the Shirts Off Podcast.
And what's 126 for?
What? Oh shit. Do we? Oh wait.
We did remember. You remember?
Do we
120
have those?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We do. We had.
Okay. Yeah, we have all the way to 128.
Okay.
Okay, so 126.
I remember what this one is.
You remember?
Yes.
One.
Come on, Charlie. You can get
126 is the natural number following 125. It precedes 127.
Welcome to episode 126 of the Short Talk Podcast.
I can't believe you convinced me to let that be the fucking this
Well, we
episode.
couldn't find
We were
any
when we were
fucking
so
thing.
what we do is every like 2 weeks we like go through the next like 10 fucking episodes of the Shirts Off Podcast and Google the number to pick the thing that will be the number.
and, what
And
we'll talk about.
we went like 5 pages deep into Google trying to find something that would be even semi sort of kind of something we could bring up on the podcast and like have any weight to
Hey,
or
I'm-
actually talk about.
I'm wearing a jacket.
And-
Sorry, go
and-
ahead.
And Creighton was like, "This is terrifying. There's nothing to talk about." And I was like, "Dude, you're right." And he was like, "Charlie, stay with me." Because every time we Google it, like the first, second, or third thing is Wikipedia's like 123, the number
That-
after 122, and the number before 124.
It's
and we
either
were
that or
finally like-
bus routes.
Or bus routes. And we were like, maybe we should unironically do the actual what the number is one. And I
we
forgot
did.
until today. I forgot.
I remembered the whole time.
Of
I was
course
just
you did.
counting down. Do you want to know what the Urban Dictionary word of the day is?
And the word of the day from Creighton is.
Smooth brain. A stupid person. It refers to the lack of surface area.
Did you look
of
that
an-
up, or did
No, no,
was
no,
that really the random
that's
one?
really the random
Oh,
one.
I wish Kayla was
Okay.
watching.
A stupid person. It refers to the lack of surface area on an individual's brain. The general thought is that more surface area, wrinkles / creases / etc. a brain has, the smarter the person is. Conversely, a person with a smooth brain, aka no wrinkles, has less surface area and would therefore be stupid. That fucking smooth brain put his shirt on backwards again. That was your Urban Dictionary word of the day. Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast. Welcome to our
It's
stream.
called the-
Welcome to our stream.
Shut up.
Welcome,
It's called the
Charlie.
Shirts Off.
Welcome, Charlie.
It's called the Shirts Off Podcast. Ironically, when we were trying to come up with a name, we were just doing a podcast.
Yes.
Like we just cut it on, and I said podcast with my friend Creighton, and we were sitting here talking about like, hey, we should do this like all the time, and we were both like, we're not gonna do it, but let's sit here and create like funny names
Yeah.
anyway. And
then
like
we
at some
did.
point, he was like, I was like, I'm hot, and he was like, just take your shirt off. I was like, I can't. We can't take our shirts off on Twitch. He was like, and then I was like, dude, we should call it the Shirts Off Podcast.
I thought Matt came up with it.
Or Matt did. I'm really just making up our origin
Matt
story.
came up with a bunch of names.
He did.
I feel like, and then
But
like,
the
we
reason
talked
we
about the
decided,
shirts off thing.
yeah, the
and
reason
then
we
were like,
decided it was
shirts off with
funny,
Creighton and Charlie, and then Matt was just like, "What about just shirts off?"
and then we were like, that
Yeah.
sounds good,
Yeah.
and it really just stayed shirts off because it's irony, like you can't have your shirt off on Twitch, but people do anyway.
Yeah.
So like technically we could if we really,
should,
well we might look if we have an audience at like episode 500 or like episode
If we
1000
go and
in like 8 or 9 years, we'll just stream naked.
if you give us all like $20 each on Patreon or something like that.
No, it's terrible. We're not gonna sell ourselves to the people. How
Selling
dare you.
ourselves for money. We're renting ourselves for money, Charlie. It's different.
Anyway, you want to be prostitute. Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast.
With, like, the
A
fourth
record-breaking 16 minutes in, and we're done with all 3 of our openers. Dude,
Rebels.
Star Wars Rebels.
Charlie,
First of all,
wait, so
Star
a
Wars:
little
The
bit of
Mandalorian.
background.
Yeah, first of all, we are like so behind. Like last time we did a stream,
There was only one new episode. No, we were waiting on the episode.
we were
for The
waiting on the
Mandalorian.
episode of Mandalorian that happened
We
on
hadn't talked
Thursday.
about the previous episode, I don't believe.
Yeah, we hadn't talked about it probably, but
we
like
tried to like
honestly, fuck
briefly
that
talk about
episode.
because it wasn't really that interesting.
It
of
was
an
no, it
episode.
was a great episode. It just wasn't like after the
comparatively.
episode before it. We were waiting on this episode.
Yeah.
Anyone here who likes Star Wars and isn't caught up, please leave because holy shit, am I in a not giving a fuck about spoilering shit mood.
Yes.
I am so. I just finished Star Wars Rebels
Today.
today. Like I watched basically the whole 4th season, like from episode like 5 or 6 all the way through to like 16, which that's how many episodes it is. So, Creighton, Hinson, Qatar, you listen to me, bitch. First of all, when season 4 started, you were like, dude, the season's so great. Like they really focus so heavy on like the Mandalorians, and like it's gonna be really good for you to watch it while the Mandalorian's on because
Yes.
they have a lot of stuff about the Mandalorians. And no, they don't.
They
They are done with the Mandalorian storyline by episode 3.
Really?
By episode 3, they
Is it
don't
that
even
soon?
talk to the
Okay, my
Mandalorians
bad.
again in the whole show.
My bad.
They never even mention them.
My bad.
S-
To
uh,
me, when I watched that,
Sabine doesn't
season-
even talk about her family. She doesn't talk about anybody. The word Mandalorian is
So,
said like
wait.
twice, and it's by Thrawn.
Wait, back up for a second. Saphira. It's so Star
There's
Wars
a few
is-
Star Wars shows. There's
Yes,
Star
there's a
Wars: The
couple.
Clone Wars, which is fucking exceptional. Star Wars Rebels, which is pretty darn good, and then The Mandalorian, which is just fucking.
And then
It's
Star
candy
Wars,
for my eyes and my ears.
and
It's
then-
so good.
And then Star Wars Resistance, which we don't know.
We don't
anything
talk about.
I
We don't talk
I haven't
about. I don't
seen it
think it's
yet.
canon, and even if it is, we don't talk about. It doesn't really matter. Can we get a dab channel point reward? As in, y'all just dab on. No, Clone
mean-
Wars is pretty good. Hey, Clone Wars is not pretty good. Look, Clone Wars the movie
It's
is
pretty good.
terrible.
It's just 3 episodes put together,
It's terrible.
basically.
But Clone Wars the show is fucking incredibly good.
Yeah.
Especially the last season. The last season's amazing, but the last 4 episodes of the last season are like fucking the best movie in Star
I
Wars.
know,
Like
right?
they're the best Star Wars movie. Like how Avatar: The Last Airbender's last 4 episodes like all came out on the same day and were like 1, 2, 3, 4 like all in order.
Like a movie.
Like a movie. Like that's what Clone Wars was. Like the last 4 episodes are just a fucking fantastically good movie. And damn, are they fantastically good.
And it's so satisfying, too.
It's so satisfying of an ending.
Yeah.
Like, and not even, like the thing about those last 4 episodes is they are taking place concurrently with episode 3, which is really cool to see like those sides of the movies, play out. The only thing that sucks is that like Ahsoka wasn't really canonized in the movies until episode 9. Like it was all canon, but she wasn't like mentioned at all.
Never been in any of those movies.
Not even referenced. And even in 9, she's barely like she isn't referenced by anyone else. It's literally her fucking voice, which is like silly.
Who the fuck is that?
But she's in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Then she's in Star Wars Rebels, and she's awesome in that. Spoiler alert.
And there's this fight with Vader and her.
Fight with Vader and her. Stop saying things. That's too spoiler.
That's too spoilery?
Yes.
What? It's a pretty famous fight. I'm pretty sure it's the whole reason people go to the show in the first place. And they stay for the good.
I don't think so. For me, it was Maul. Maul was what the really like the grabber for me. Yeah.
The scene.
Not the scene, but like,
somebody's
shit, the pizza. I ordered pizza.
Okay, so anyways, she's amazing in that. So just to kind of give you guys a loose timeline, in canon, the last time that you see her is right at the end of Rebels. And Charlie just saw The Mandalorian, which is the newest, like, last time we've seen her in canon. Because that takes place a little bit after the last time that we see her in Rebels. And it's crazy. I think that's what he was getting to. Because it's been such a weird thing. Because production-wise, the last time we saw her was at the end of Season 7. But timeline-wise, the last time we had seen her before The Mandalorian was at the end of Rebels.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
because the very last scene of Rebels takes place right after Return of the Empire.
Return of the Empire? Return of the
Return
Jedi?
of the Jedi, I mean. Return of the Jedi.
I was like, what?
I was thinking Fall of the Empire.
Well, no, so there's been new stuff said about that since episode 5 of The Mandalorian. Apparently, Dave Filoni has made it known that is not necessarily like right after that. They're saying that could be like years later, like many years later. They're saying that little epilogue at the end where Sabine is like narrating it in the end of Star Wars Rebels. The like events of the show end right before the events of A New Hope,
or not even A New Hope. What's it called? Star Wars
Rogue One.
Yeah,
or that, and then the little epilogue covers essentially the basis of all the movies, or the original trilogy, and then tells you how everybody like ends up.
That Kyber crystal episode, by the way.
It was cool.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But stop. And by the end of that, like they're just talking about blah blah blah. Like she's just explaining where everyone out, like what Zeb ends up doing and what Hera ends up doing, and all these people. And I bet that kid's gonna be a Jedi. And Sabine is on Lothal, Ezra's homeworld, which is the character in the show, and blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say too much more, but she sees Ahsoka and understands that she has to go do a thing. I'm not gonna say what, but it is implied in the show that it's like happening kind of right after Endor. But Dave Filoni has said not necessarily. He's saying it's kind of open-ended, and like kind of he's saying that episode of Mandalorian happened before that.
Really?
Potentially. He's saying like, yeah, why not? Like maybe. Like he doesn't know. Like it's I don't know how to
What? Well, that would explain the ending of close to ending, like her part of the Mandalorian episode then.
Yeah.
Because, blah 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 and blah 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 were together.
Yeah. And why would she be there if she didn't have blank with her? You know
How
what I
did
mean?
you look? Can we
Just
can we
spoil
give
it.
everybody like a spoiler warning?
Look,
like
giant spoiler warning if you're
Rebels, Mandalorian,
for all of it.
all Star Wars stuff concerning Ahsoka, Ezra, and Sabine, and all that kind of stuff. What did you think of the end of Rebels? Like with that whole battle?
I got very emotional. I almost teared up. I felt the like under my eyes area going like vibrate, like trying not to cry, and I didn't, but I almost did. Like I wanted to. It was that kind of feeling. Like my body was like, my body's telling me yes, but it wouldn't.
Yes.
Or my mind was telling me yes, my body was saying no. Actually, it was the other way around because my body, I couldn't cry. But it was one. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little predictable.
A little bit.
A little
it was
bit,
still
but
fun.
it was super earned and super like
They had been through a lot that
they'd
season.
been through a lot. They'd done a lot of and that season kind of like turned on its head some of the like real craziness of what Star Wars is.
Yeah.
I was like, what? There's a couple moments where you're like, what?
Yeah.
Come on, Star Wars. Why are you trying to canonize weird shit? But like they made it work.
Yeah.
Like
I was kind of nervous with the whole like him going into the cave episode and doing like kind of loose time travel.
yeah,
little
the
bit.
loose time travel shit was me going like,
But they did it in a way where I was like, okay, he didn't really time travel, but it's like
he
it
did
walked
though.
that line.
Yeah, it's like very on the like cusp of being time
Yeah.
travel.
Which
like-
time travel isn't bad.
Time travel isn't
If
bad.
it's done right,
If it's
it's
done right.
amazing.
The only problem is like canon time travel is weird. You almost cried from Star Wars. First of all,
Yes.
there are a lot of moments in Star Wars that make
especially the shows.
like if you like. Here's the thing: you have to love something to like feel the emotional impact, and like in Star Wars, there aren't a lot of like emotionally impactful things that like build up correctly in a way that make you emotional. But Ahsoka Tano, like from the beginning of her journey in Star Wars: The Clone Wars all the way through Rebels and now in The Mandalorian, is like the most beloved character in all of Star Wars to me. Like she is my favorite Star Wars character now, and it's not even fucking
I
close.
kind of wish they had made the sequel trilogy a little bit about her.
I think she's getting her show.
You think so?
I think it's definitely happening. I don't think that all of the things they teased in that episode, I think that episode is less of a, like, here's a bunch of shit that's going to happen in The Mandalorian, and more is a backdoor pilot episode to the Ahsoka Tano show
We'll see.
that Disney Plus will make. Because, first of all, Rosario Dawson's only 40.
Yeah.
And she's like Hollywood 40, so she's like 25. Like she'll be able to be Ahsoka for 1,000 years.
Well,
like
they-
she's one, she's beautiful. Two, she like is Ahsoka. Like she is such a good actress. She conveyed so much like emotion through like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. Like he never speaks. And like for her to convey the emotion of like a character that was across two entire like linked
Shows
series
that's never had a live action.
that's
character.
never had a live action
Actor, I mean.
character or live action actor. She absolutely crushes it. She is so good as Ahsoka. And by the end of that, like by the end of Rebels, by the end of Clone Wars, if you're not emotional, then you just either one don't like what you're watching, or two, you might have some problems you got to
Yeah.
figure out, cuz wow, it is good.
When
It is
Gregor,
so good.
when Gregor,
Shut the fuck up.
did you get sad
You
about
shut your
Were you
whore
more
mouth.
sad about Gregor or Kanan?
Kanan. What? It was so good. It was so good. It's fresh and it's so good. But I've rewatched
And the prophecy came true.
the song. Her theme in The Mandalorian is fucking heartbreaking.
yes.
That is some of the most emotional music I've ever.
Well,
the
it's-
Ahsoka Tano
it's
theme.
similar to the theme.
Whenever
from
he
Clone
flies
Wars
away-
and the
Yeah, but it's so much more
Yeah.
like Star Wars
yeah.
in the show. Like when he starts to fly away and she has that last little like baby fuck Grogu said some shit to her. Like when she was like she goes like that to him when Mando's
Yeah.
walking away, and I was like, I want to know what the fuck that meant. What did she just say? What did he say? What did she agree? What just happened? Like there's like their communication with each other
Also,
is so.
Grogu is his name.
Grogu is Baby Yoda's name, so really Grogu is that character, and I love the name.
I like the name too.
I like Grogu a lot. It seems like a great name. And I love the way the show is going to go forward because of what that episode. They gave us so much information
They did.
in that episode about
It's all
Grogu.
coming together.
It's all coming
'Cause,
together.
like, if you look at the
It's
last
all
episode too,
happening, Creighton.
like that's about the cloning for Palpatine.
what episode?
The episode before that, what that facility they blew up or whatever, those
Yeah.
are like test subjects for cloning for Palpatine.
Well, yes, but no.
but we're not sure.
We're not sure if that's for Palpatine. It's kind of implied maybe
Yes.
that will be, because you got to remember this show takes place like 25 years
Yes,
before
absolutely.
episode 9.
That's it.
But it's more likely for those dark troopers that Gideon's
troopers, you mean?
raising. Huh?
Sith troopers? Or
No,
dark troopers?
they're called like they're essentially robots. They're like this big robot trooper.
I
But
wondered
they're like
what that was
cybernetic. It
about,
was
like,
on Emergency Awesome did a thing. It's from the Old Republic games apparently.
okay.
It's like a callback to that because it's like straight up. They're just in that pic. Like you see them and know it's them.
Yeah.
But that's what he was saying.
I could tell that was like something, but I was like, okay, what? It's just a bunch of like, dark stormtroopers. We've seen them before in canon. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're like the more elite guard or whatever that help protect High Rock.
No, it's not those.
You know what I'm talking about? Though.
Yeah, I know what
Like-
you're talking about,
like
but it's
the
not.
ones that we saw in Rogue
yeah.
One.
These are
and
like
a little bit in
fucking-
Rebels.
These are stupid. These things are like
Spartans, basically.
they're like no, they're not even like human. They're like humanoid, but they're like cybernetic. Like they're robots at the same time. Like their arms and legs are robots. Like it's what the cloning is. It's like they're cloning these super troopers or trying to, and like the idea is that you would enhance them with the Force. With the clone, yeah, is the idea.
That's interesting.
That's why he wants Grogu, is so he can have his blood.
Interesting.
It's interesting. It's a lot, and
I
that
thought
show
it
is
was
great.
interesting that force powers can fade.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
I mean, it makes sense, like with the way she said it, but I just assume it's one of those things that like never really goes away.
yeah, and I feel like it wouldn't technically. Like I feel like if they air quote fade, they're just weak, and you could still like pull them out. Like they could still happen. Which one is this? Yeah, feta cheese.
But it's like with the whole the prophecy came true with Thrawn. Like I see your defeat wrapping around you like many arms.
Yes. By the end of Rebels.
Yes.
By the end of Rebels, you
Yes.
mean? Yes, which was really great. Like the
I didn't know
what
if
was
you
that
caught
guy's
that
name again?
callback.
I didn't
The
until
Bendu.
now. Bendu. It's been a long time since we watched season 3. Like I had such a giant break between season 3 and season 4.
But I like the attention to detail on that because I was like,
Well,
when I first saw it, I had just finished season 3 and just binged 4, and I was like, I see what you did there. But Thrawn potentially is coming back. The question is if he's coming back in Mandalorian or potentially in Ahsoka spinoff. Apparently he's still alive and well because Ahsoka is, asking about him.
Who knows about well?
Yeah, Ezra.
Who knows if he's well?
Which is a backdoor to Ezra.
Yes, like
Because
my issue is that like Ezra, there's no way Ezra got out of there. Like I think that what's gonna happen is either in the Ahsoka show or in the Mandalorian, however they go about it, there's gonna be like a rescue mission to find Ezra because Thrawn probably just has Ezra because he doesn't have his lightsaber. Sure, he has the Force, but bro, that was a fucking Star Destroyer. Like it's just a ship full of bad guys and he doesn't have a weapon. Like, it's one thing to just pull them all out into hyperspace, but like
he like yeeted them.
he yeeted them into the nowhere, which was that whole episode was fucking.
And what a great like
amazing.
tying in like with him being able to talk to animals and like the hyperspace.
Oh,
whales.
I think the whole show was thought out.
Yeah.
Like from the beginning, I think there was like a pretty good outline of how it was gonna go. And Dave Filoni is what Star Wars needed.
Yeah.
Like-
I just
Like to me, Dave Filoni is Star Wars now. Like him, Jon Favreau is huge, helping like with Mandalorian is so good, and he's so good at being part of Mandalorian.
I'm trying to figure out like when.
Who
Kanan-
knew, bro? Who would have known Happy from
Yeah.
fucking Iron Man would be like the guy? Like would be the one of the like 2 or 3, like 5 or 6 people that like turned Star Wars into.
Amazing.
I mean, fucking Apollo
like Game
Creed.
of Thrones levels of.
Yeah, like Apollo Creed, fucking Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm forgetting people.
Apollo Creed.
The guy who played Apollo in the Rocky movies, Carl Weathers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he directed that episode before this one,
Yeah.
like the
I
one that he
know,
was starring in.
I'd said something about whenever we were talking about before that it seemed like very much an episode he directed because he's in it a lot.
I mean, yeah, but I
But,
don't. I
like,
don't think
it-
that's why he
Well,
directed.
I know, but it's a funny callback to like Arrested Development because he's in Arrested Development as a
Oh, is it?
director and writer, and like
Oh,
he's
really?
always just putting himself in stuff. Like anything he directs, he's like, "Yep, this is me. Like, I'm the main character."
That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
But he's like the ongoing joke in Arrested Development is that like he doesn't have any work in Hollywood.
Turn the heater that way. Like just push it all the way up against the wall. Like face it in like angled that way. Like this way. This way. Look, you're not looking. How do you know?
Wait.
This way. like toward the wall.
I got you. I gotta get off the cord. Towards the wall, you said?
Yeah, like toward the wall. I just don't want it on my feet right now.
Oh, well,
No, the other way. That's like that's directly at me.
well, I'm turning it this way because I want it on my feet.
Oh, okay then. There you go.
But no,
Anyway,
so
Sophia, yes, I almost cried
so
at Star
the
Wars.
ongoing joke in Arrested Development is that Carl Weathers is just broke as fuck and does like these like almost parody movies, but they're like serious versions of it that star him. And like he's always getting sued for it. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not Carl Weathers. I'm actually this blah blah blah, and that's Carl Weathers." And they fall for it every time, and the police like arrest the wrong guy. Also, he does mockumentaries or documentaries. I mean. And does like a spin-off of Chris Hansen's To Catch a
So he's
Predator.
playing literally Carl Weathers in
Yes,
the show.
yes.
He's playing himself. See, that's one of those shows that like I watched the very first episode and I was like, this is fucking amazing. And then I was like if I watch all this right now, I won't do anything with my life while I like watch it. Like my problem with binging shit is if I really like something, I watch like all of it. And I can't afford to do that with a show like Arrested Development right now. There's just too much show, and I will never get enough sleep.
Well,
and-
it's not even like so. The first 3 seasons are really the best, and then the 4th and
Mhm.
5th are when like Netflix got a hold of it and tried to reboot it, and they're not awful.
keep explaining. I have to change.
They're
pants,
not
'cause
awful.
These sweatpants are too hot.
I got you. They're not an awful like part of the show. You can tell they're just very like rushed, and everybody's older, and a lot of it they couldn't get everybody to do because they're all famous now. And at the time of the show, they weren't. A lot of them were generally unknown, so it was hard to get them all together. And a lot of it's green screen too. Like I think there's only like 2 scenes in those last 2 seasons where all of them are together in one room.
That's hilarious.
Yes, but it's like, and the ending of that is very forced. But it's also kind of open ended, so I guess if somebody wanted to pick it up and like redo it, it could be pretty good. I just didn't enjoy the writing in it as much as I enjoyed the first 3 seasons. But that's just, I don't think it's awful. A lot of people are like, this is dog shit, like you know. What I
Yeah.
mean? But I thought it was okay.
It's kind of like Community. When Dan Harmon left, a lot of people like felt a very
Yes.
obvious divide.
yes, and it was to speak to that because I've seen all of Community too.
I've seen an episode.
Did you like that episode?
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Was it the first episode?
Nope.
Wait, what episode did you see?
The paintball episode.
Aren't those great?
I saw one and it was really funny.
Yes. So, anyways, the fucking like Community, the season 3 is such a good ending that it's almost like, damn, that should be the ending of the show. But it came so early. It's like, and you could tell the
Everyone
network-
was like, "We want more.
yeah.
We want."
And it's not that the later seasons are bad because Dan Harmon comes back for the 5th season, and you can definitely tell that there's a change. The 4th season is just so like all over the place. They're like trying to capture that Dan Harmon style,
yeah.
and like I think that's where it
There's
falls
something
through.
about there's something about true good writing.
Yes.
That's like it's.
well,
You would think with all these episodes to like try and model after, you'd be able to figure it out. You'd be able to
Yeah.
map out like how
Well-
do you got from here to here, but they just can't.
And
Like no one
another thing,
understands.
if you're trying to write like another writer, you're gonna. I feel like it's setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, because
because
you're never
you
gonna be
need-
able to capture
Yeah,
that essence.
I
Like,
feel like part of what makes Dave Filoni and all these other people behind Star Wars great is they're not trying to write it like George Lucas.
they're not trying to like
They're-
redo what happened. They're trying
Yeah.
to make Star Wars good.
Yeah, they're just trying to make a good show. They're just trying to make good, like, compelling characters in this fucking amazingly vast
This
universe.
fucking
This
vast
fucking-
universe. Yeah, it's insane how like the few characters in the show that like come back, how much you already love them. There's only 13 episodes of the show.
Yes.
And like you already love Homegirl, the Marshal.
Well,
You already love Carl Weathers. You already love you love Mando and fucking Grogu. Like it's not like they are fucking part of the family now.
bro, I thought he was gonna tell Grogu bye.
Bro,
and that
you
was
love
gonna
the
be it.
frog lady already. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
she's already awesome.
I love when she saw her husband and
Bro,
like, they hugged each
I was
other.
like, why am I emotional? Why am I feeling this?
Look, you can't,
like
you
fuck
can't
these
even
frog
understand
people.
what they're saying. There's
Yeah.
one scene in the whole goddamn show that you can understand what she's saying, and that's through a robot that's translating for her.
And then I'm just like, how do they make this very obvious puppet make me feel emotions. Fuck you, Elmo wannabe fucking frog lady, and your wonderful probably frog husband, and your wonderful little family with your baby now. Like, I was like, how dare you make me feel
And
emotion?
Grogu was trying to fucking eat her eggs.
And then her baby.
yeah.
That silly little Yoda wannabe. What? I want to know what their species is called. 'Cause we still don't
we
know.
don't know.
I know. But like, don't you want to know?
I think it's crazy that Ahsoka doesn't go like, oh yeah, like
He's a fucking frog guy.
yeah, there's
Like,
only
they
like
just-
a couple of them left,
She said she's only met one,
and it was Yoda.
and it was Yoda.
I can't
Which is
believe-
weird that she didn't meet Yaddle.
Well, Yaddle died before her.
No, she
time.
didn't. She
Yaddle
survived
died?
the. No,
I
she
thought she
survives
just
Order
died.
66 and everything.
Oh, is Yaddle around?
The idea is technically yes. She's out there.
Okay, well maybe that's where we're going.
Maybe. I don't know.
She's like, I sense much fear in Grogu, which is like one of those things where I'm like,
They detect fear in a lot of dark side motherfuckers, but they detected fear in Luke as well. So it's like flip a coin,
I
make
wanna
your mind up.
see Ahsoka and Luke on screen together, like Luke
We
in his
won't.
prime. Why not?
Because it's already canonized that they never met.
What?
Yeah, he has a journal that he talks about Ahsoka being his father's Padawan and how he learned about her later in his life.
Well, they can retcon stuff all the time.
Nope.
What do you mean?
It's
no?
literally in the the episode 8, like the canon story, like the book, the written version, where they like canonize everything and make you understand what is known in canon.
Well, only half of 8's good anyway. We'll just like throw that out.
Well, it's the good part though. You can't just pick and
Ah,
choose
you
your
know,
good and
we'll
bads
just,
anyway.
like
Right.
we'll pretend
Right.
like we didn't.
We're
see
not.
it.
We're not gonna see.
Look, all I'm saying is,
We're not gonna see Luke in
see-
his prime unless they like recast him. And I
Look.
think the goings on of the Hollywood right now are that Sebastian Stan could play him, and
I think
Mark
he's
Hamill.
gonna- I think
Mark
he's gonna-
Hamill has been like, you should get Sebastian Stan to play him because he looks just like me when I was younger. That's what he's like. He's trying to get them to do it.
I think he should come back, and that he should meet Ahsoka, because they have so much to talk about. They have the same brother/father figure. Brother for Ahsoka, and then father for Luke, because he was his actual father.
I don't know about that.
You don't want to see them together?
I don't want to see them together
Why?
because I think it's good that they're not seen together. Like one, she'd be way older than him.
Yeah.
She's like she'd be like she'd be like.
saying they got a bone or anything. I'm
Well, I understand. I'm just saying, like, by the events of episode 6, she'd be. Wait. Hold up a minute. Oh wait, no, Luke. What am I saying? Yeah, she would be. She'd be. So like. Yeah, she wouldn't be that old.
So what's wrong with them meeting?
It's one of those things where it's like you don't cross those wires. You don't try and. The reason Star Wars is good right now, like with the Mandalorian, Rebels, Clone Wars, the reason they're doing such a good job is they're not trying to like force all this shit. Episode 9, the reason Episode 9 is so bad is they try to force all of the things into one movie. They bring the Emperor back out of fucking nowhere. They're like, here, he's here again. He's the bad guy. Blah, bad guy Emperor. All 9 movies culminate at him being the bad guy again. Like fucking, he gets beat in the originals. He wins in the prequels. Like, it's known that he loses in the originals. We need a new bad guy. What do? We're going to pull him back. He's the bad guy again. This guy's a bad guy over the span of, like, 60 years of Star Wars lore. And he's old as fuck in the earliest version of them. Like, it's fucking stupid. He's like 1,000,000. Like, it's such a lame bad guy. And then, at the same time, they're like, let's make C-3PO super duper important in the last movie. And R2. And Chewbacca. And we're going to bring Han back. And we're going to make Leia important. And Luke's going to come back. And all of our new people are going to have big moments. And we're going to bring in not 1, not 2, but 3 motherfucking new characters for the last episode of the movies.
Look,
And Lando's back. Like, it's fucking
look,
stupid.
I'm not saying we gotta.
It's stupid.
I'm not saying we gotta
It's
do
so dumb.
that. I'm just saying I would like for them to have a conversation. Is all.
No.
One conversation. That's the
Can't
one
happen.
conversation is
It
not
can't-
the same as this dump truck load of shit.
It
that
can't
you're
happen.
Talking about happening.
It can't happen.
I'm not saying Lando's gonna roll up and be like, "Hey."
It's not going to happen.
Although, imagine if Lando rolled up being played by like, what's his name?
Danny Glover.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fucking baller. They could do that.
And
Wait, they could do that.
They could do that. And
They could
gamble
do
over,
that.
like,
Donald Glover. I have cast forward a request, my friend. Someone
So
clip
you're
this.
okay with with him coming
Wait,
back?
are y'all talking about Star Wars? I got distracted.
Yes.
We are still talking about Star Wars. What's up? So what we talking about today? Right? I finished Star Wars Rebels earlier, and we are just
talking
having
about
a
that.
Star Wars powwow about all the things Star Wars.
Because Charlie doesn't want Ahsoka and Luke to
It's
talk
not that
to
I don't
each
want it
other,
to
but
happen.
he's
I don't
cool
think
with
it
Donald
should
Glover
happen.
just walking through the Mandalorian set and being like, "What's up? I'm Lando," and then like
That would be great. Greetings, dickweeds. Hello,
which
Copenhagen.
granted is cool as fuck because
It would
he
be
played
cool
a
if he
great
showed up.
young Lando,
Yeah, it would be cool if he showed up, like
or even the guy who played Han to come back, like young
nah,
Han.
because like at this point it's not young Han anymore. It's supposed to be Han. Like this is after the events of the movie, so it would be
But,
like.
a couple years has gone by. They could just throw.
Have
some
you
info-
seen the fucking what's it called when you like manipulate something and make a deep fake? Have you seen the deep fake of Han in Star Wars Solo: A Star Wars Story? Oh, bro, this deep fake technology is ridiculous.
So what,
It's
they-
him. It's Harrison Ford in the movie in every
They
scene.
put Harrison Ford and
They put Harrison Ford, his face. We're watching it. We're watching it.
Is it like the thing where like they just like scan somebody's face and put him in there? Did they use a young face or an old face?
Like a young face. Yeah, like bro, look at this is nuts. Okay. Well, here we'll show stream. Yeah, we'll show stream.
All right,
Okay.
let's see what this looks
So
like.
first of all, fuck Lou Diamond Phillips. Yes. Have you watched Spaceballs?
seen
You've
it
never
a
watched
long
a Star
time.
Wars movie?
I've
It's so
seen
good.
I've seen Spaceballs a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So watch this. So watch. That's not the guy that played him in Solo Star Wars Story. That's
How about you? What are you going to do with your share?
hold on. It's a little more
I
prominent
was about
right
to
here.
say this.
Look. Because man, they fucking hate us. They
I mean,
hate
no-
their whole
nothing-
fan base.
Nothing against the dude who played Han.
He was good. I actually liked that movie.
I
a
liked
lot.
him a lot.
People really dislike that movie. I love
I
that
like
movie.
that movie. It's a good Star Wars.
It's one of the
movie.
like top half of the movies to me. Movies like
Yeah.
like to be fair, like a lot of Star Wars is good. Like all
A
three
lot of it,
prequels.
yes.
All three prequels are pretty bad. Episode 3, like I give credit to sometimes, but only 'cause it has some unbelievable moments.
Yes.
But the rest of it, there's a lot
Like
of
the
shitty
scene
moments
with
too.
Anakin and Padme staring out the window, like right before he goes.
Oh, whatever.
That's a great scene.
It's a good scene.
It's a great scene, and
But-
it has no fucking dialogue.
There's a lot of moments in that movie that are just so bad.
There's no. he's
I
like-
rewatched the scene today where Obi-Wan, they're leaving the Jedi Temple, and he's like, I have to know something, Master Yoda. And he, like, looks at the security feed. Like, the whole conversation is so lame. Like, I'm like, what am I watching? It's so... Is Harrison Ford dead? No, he's just 78 now, I think.
Yeah.
He's really old.
He's not dead. He's getting there.
He's on the way. He's old as fuck. Hold on.
Look, I pulled up a picture the other day, and I think it's from all the original cast of Star Wars. I
Yeah,
think
he's
it's
78.
It's just him and Mark Hamill that's left.
Yeah. I mean, the guy that played
And-
Chewbacca just died. Carrie Fisher just died.
The guy who plays C-3PO is still alive too.
And that's cool. Oh, the guy,
Mark. Something.
Dave Prowse
Dave
died
Prowse.
yesterday.
Was he so?
He played Darth Vader, like the one that walked around. He was just the
Yes,
guy under the suit.
But so like, was he the one from the very first, like from episode 4?
From the very beginning, yeah.
Okay, because that's the one.
He was
they-
80.
That's the one they fucked over in 6.
What do you mean?
So I watched this whole like biography thing about him a while back, and like apparently he was the body double for Vader from like episode 4. I think he's in 5, and I think he's partially in 6. But something about like his contract, he got like shitted on money wise. Like he didn't get paid at all what he deserved.
That's
like,
lame.
for those movies because he was like such an unknown person at the time. Whenever they did like his role for it, he was just like, yeah, I'll take like blank amount period. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even if it blows up, like
Yeah.
and then it blew up, and like it was such
They
a
didn't have to
low
pay
amount
him.
compared to everybody else. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't pay him, and he like left production of episode 6 over that. So like parts of him
Fuck it, I would too.
parts of him are Prowse, and then parts of him aren't Prowse.
Luckily, it's a
I
character
might
where it
have
doesn't
that
matter.
wrong. I might have
See,
that wrong.
that's
but
my
I'm not
issue with The
completely-
Mandalorian is Pedro Pascal has a lot of issues that, like, being that you've only seen his face once.
That's his issue.
His issue is he has to keep wearing that whole suit. It's not CGI. And he has
Yeah.
to continually wear all that armor and that suit, like, during production for that whole show, like, where the entirety of the show, where he's almost always on screen, he's in that shit. It's like, that's annoying. Like, it's annoying to be in a costume like that all day for months at a time, like, filming a show.
But it's amazing.
It's amazing. The show's amazing. And he likes the character. He's just mad that they can't get somebody to come. Have you ever seen Alvin and the Chipmunks, the movies? Did you see the what's the ship one?
Chipwreck?
Chipwreck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
No.
You know how the bad guy, the David something is in the chicken suit? That's him in the chicken suit the whole movie. It's like an hour lead up before you know it's him. And they made him contractually be in the chicken suit and actually play the character. And he was like, I didn't have to fucking be there for that. They could have got a guy to play the chicken suit.
I get what you're saying.
He's like, yeah,
He's
it's
mad
like
about that part. It's not. That
he didn't
doesn't
even have
wanna do it.
lines. He's in that scene. He's in that movie. Like, there's like 20 scenes where he's like walking around in the background or like going like suspiciously looking around the corner as the chicken.
Well, why don't they just do that for him? They got Star
They
Wars
want to, but or he wants them to, but they won't.
money.
Movies are weird,
all
bro.
All he has to do is record like
All he has to do is record his lines. Yes, you're so right, Creighton. You're so right.
He probably records his lines anyway, right?
No, they don't. No, those are all his lines in the thing. Do you
No,
think
no.
Creighton knows where all the U.S. states are?
Yes.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. I know
Uh-huh.
where all the I've seen the Animaniacs song.
It could be worse. Charlie could be reading his personality quiz word for. First of all, Copenhagen. How dare you?
I bet I know where most of them are.
But I
better
agree,
than you
Sophia.
guys.
This is definitely a foot-long shit sandwich. What?
What?
Star Wars is great. How dare all of you? I could have wrote a 5-page. First of all, you could have, not could had. I could have written a 5-page essay. Is what you should have said on
Not with
their
that
thoughts
grammar.
of Star Wars.
Not
Yeah,
with
not
that
not with that grammar. You would have. It would have been a failing fucking paper. Is what it would have been. It was a terrible, terrible way to go back to school. Stay in school. God
Yeah,
damn it.
Come on, Sophia.
What are you not? What are you like 13? I forget how old you are. You're like 14.
Copenhagen. You guys are just mad because we love something and you don't.
Do the quiz on Sporcal. You think I won't?
Well,
I'll make him. I'll make him do it.
Do it. I'll do it. Look at the I feel like I could name a lot of them, if not all of them.
Really?
I really do.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this.
I might be wrong. Look, I might be wrong, but I feel like I can do it. Can we take bets on how many I'll get?
Oh my God, can we? Flint, let's take bets. I'll actually bet you. I don't care. What do you want to bet?
How's the used Hyundai business great?
Hold on. We're gonna figure this out real quick. We're gonna make you do this.
I don't know.
The
Corona
US
said it's
station.
pretty hard, Copenhagen.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this over here. I'm gonna have to pull OBS on these screens over here so I can see it.
Okay.
Um,
So wait, you just gonna fill in the blanks for me?
no, you're gonna do it.
Well, how am I?
So look, look. It says click on Louisiana. I'm gonna give you the mouse, and you have to like go through.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but
because you got a wireless mouse.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do is pull everything up where I'm good. Like I'm gonna pull the stream over here. Let me enlarge OBS real quick. Okay. Now this okay. I just want to have a rubric in front of me so I can talk shit. Okay, I'm good. I've got this. Now, let me pull the chat up over here. Oh, wait, no. First, go to this. Go here. Boom. Oh, wait. Okay, now I need to... Properties. Should be this monitor? No, this monitor. There we go. Okay, so here's this. And then here's this. This is me. And then here's Creighton.
The square states in the corner.
Oh,
are gonna be
shit.
What get me?
Go. And then do this so they can see our reactions. Okay, Creighton. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me go back to here. Let me do this. He's gonna mix up blank with That's a good idea. Okay, here you go. Do not help him, guys. Here you go, Creighton.
Okay.
So use your notepad. Like turn it over as a mouse pad because that table's
Oh.
not a very good mouse pad. And if you misclick, I will laugh so hard. So,
Damn it.
wow.
Oh shit.
Wow, this is crazy. Okay, there you go. There you go. Now,
Vermont is somewhere up here.
oh, I love Creighton. This was a great. Flint. This was a fantastic idea. He's gonna get 40 out of 50. He's gonna mix up those. Too bad this quiz was. Not to brag anything, I could do this in 25 seconds. Damn. I think I could get 40.
Wait, so you count?
I could get
I've
like
missed-
45 of them.
I've missed what, one so far?
You've guessed wrong like 5 times.
I guessed wrong twice, right here. The rest I've gotten first click.
You got from. I just heard the click over on the left somewhere of you being wrong.
No,
Where it
no,
went
look,
dunk.
look, this is. Wait.
Okay, fine. You got Minnesota. Okay,
I
you know
got-
what? I'll believe you. I wasn't
No,
looking.
I'm being serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I heard you misclick. Okay,
No,
so
no,
there's
no,
Hawaii.
I've only missed.
Okay,
these two.
okay. So now
It won't. So it won't.
Minnesota.
It won't highlight if I miss one. If that makes sense.
Okay, I understand. So if you get it right, it's white.
Yes.
And if I bet there was another color between that color as well.
I bet. Like you're right. Like it changes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I don't know this one. North. Ah, fuck. I should have known that.
I did.
Wyoming. Oh fuck.
Wow. It tells you. It tells you if you fail too many times.
Where the fuck?
I
is
actually don't know
Missouri?
this one.
Oh, damn! Missouri's all the way up there. Maine is over here.
Oh wait, no, I
Uh,
did know that one.
Maryland,
I read wrong what he said.
Damn it.
A Canadian could do better. Damn.
Oh, it didn't
Jesus
come back
fucking
as well.
Christ, Creighton's this Copenhagen.
Maryland, Connecticut. Connecticut? No. Connecticut's near Kentucky. That's Ohio. No. Damn it. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Tennessee, California,
Glad you got those right.
Virginia,
Nice.
Ohio. Ohio? Yeah.
Yeah. I was so worried you're going to miss Ohio. I was like, Creighton, please don't miss
No.
Ohio.
There we go. Mississippi, New Jersey,
Nice.
Kansas, Oregon, Rhode Island. The only fucking one that's a island? Oh wait. That's gotta be it, right? This island right here? Or is that oh wait. I know it's Connecticut. Fuck off. Oh, okay, I guess it's not an island.
It is technically an island.
Well,
It's
that's
just
not it right there.
it just no. It just looks like up. It's like locked. It's like land. It's not landlocked. It's like there's like a sliver.
Oh.
It's like a ground thing. It's like underneath.
I just saw
water.
Wyoming. Wyoming? Yeah.
40 out of 50 was obviously optimistic. He's gonna get a 10 out of 50. Damn,
Illinois.
guys, that's mean. The thing with this test is like if you like. Here's the thing: if we gave it to him like fill out the ones you know, he's gonna come off as a lot smarter. Cause like I bet you I could put 40 on here at least
New Mexico.
that I like definitely knew.
Yeah, the order's throwing me off.
The order, like having it in an order like where you like can get stumped is gonna mess up your brain a little bit. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I knew it was one of these. I was like, where?
The box ones are a little confusing sometimes.
Montana?
Come on.
Montana? I feel like that's wrong.
I'm not gonna say.
Nah.
You should know Nebraska. Flint said like 10
Yeah.
times I'm in the dead center of this fucking country.
Georgia?
Georgia.
Georgia. What
It's
a good-
always
oh,
on
fuck,
my
damn it.
mind. Wow.
Wait, what? Oh, there it is.
Wait. Tim would be ashamed. I hope you. Thank God you got South Carolina. We live in South Carolina. Your order is throwing me up. Damn. Saphir's talking shit. At this point, he's gonna forget to breathe.
Who said that?
Copenhagen.
That sounds like something Copenhagen.
Dude, wait a second.
What?
It took you more than one try to get fucking Nevada.
It was one of the square ones. Utah? Yeah. Why is
Cool.
New York so far down on this list?
Well, it's not. It's
Delaware?
randomized. It's random.
Delaware.
Creighton.
Where the fuck is Delaware? Is this Delaware?
Bro, I can't believe you thought Delaware was in the West. Delaware is part of the original colonies, you fucking freak. Wow.
So
63% is like not counting. Like that's just how many you got right in the first try. Not to mention how many of those you got wrong like a bunch of times in a row.
But 63% in the first it only took me like 7 minutes. I want to read you with with knowing the rules because I didn't know I had to it was randomized.
What do you mean you don't? How can you not understand that it's randomized immediately?
I didn't know it was randomized.
After one, you know it's randomized.
Yeah.
So
But
what
it
do you
took
mean
me
you
so
don't know?
long to
After
get-
one,
it took me
that's
so long to get to one, and I feel like that brought down my score.
oh my God, Creighton, you absolute pound cake of a human being.
I'll do it, and then you do it.
I'm not doing it. You're the one that was talking shit like you could do it. Oh wait, why am I pulling this over here? Gotta pull OBS back. You have that screen. Okay, here we go. Well, that was fucking entertaining for me. Not gonna lie.
Wait, we're not doing it again?
Montana clicks Nebraska. Delaware clicks North Dakota. I'm fucking dead. The worst part was he clicked well, fucking hold on.
What was it?
It was he clicked Arizona twice. And it says the thing is, it says when you're wrong, like it shows what the state is you just clicked, and you clicked Arizona 2 times, and we're wrong both times, and it was on other states, with other states, which is just absolute. By the way, 63 failing grade. Good job.
Well, you do it.
I don't want to do it. I didn't
Why?
claim I could. I mean, if it wasn't like that, it would be a little easier if I was just filling in the ones I knew.
We should do that then, and then turn them into Copenhagen and have them grade us.
You know what?
We'll just mail them to you. Creighton, Copenhagen, what's your address?
Creighton is legally a vulnerable adult. Damn, my history teacher would be disappointed. I aced my geography exam in high school. Granted, that was now
A long time ago. Look, for filler, the last time I've had
6.5, 7 years
The
ago.
last time I had to do something like this, I think I was still in elementary school.
You never took geography in high school?
Mm-mm.
Really?
No, I didn't need to.
Geography was
I
fun
was
as
just not
fuck.
good at it.
Right. It was the one, I think you can pass high school with
so
without taking 4 of the offered histories. There's 8
I
histories
was
in
more
our high school.
interested in history than I was geography. And I remember
Yeah.
at
What
one
counts
point,
as a history is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. But I mean, at one point, it was between I wanted to learn more about European history. It was either geography or European history, and I opted for European history.
Well, that one time, you have 4 choices.
I know,
throughout
but
high
I
school.
wish I had taken geography. Looking back on it now, not because of the map thing, but just because I feel like it's stuff that you need to learn.
Yeah, when I was in school, most of my decisions, whenever I didn't take European, I took global world history because I had to. I didn't want to.
I like global world.
I hated it because of the teacher I had.
Oh well,
I had a really shitty teacher.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I can guess
Okay.
because we only had 2 teachers for that.
I don't know. I knew there were 2, but I don't know if there were more that did, and I just didn't know. But
At the time, there were 2.
I only had 2 teachers in high school I didn't like, and this bitch was one of them. I
Did she
hated
like you?
her. Huh?
Did she like you?
No. We hated each other. Well, there's Copenhagen's address. Make sure you send it there. You won't get in trouble by any means.
Imagine Biden opening the mail and it's just our filled in space saying please grade us.
Did we do good on geography?
Look, imagine though that he did grade it and sent it back.
You know what? I will admit that it's a good piece of geography. I'm proud of you geographically for knowing what that address is. That makes me a little less judgmental of you. It's at least you know the address of the White House.
Oh yeah.
I'm proud of you for that one. I knew you were gonna fuck that test up though. Just the way you said yeah, I'd fucking ace this shit. I was oh really?
I did ace it. Over 50 is more than passing, right?
No.
With the curve.
69 is
Look,
a fail.
all I'm saying is let's round it to whatever the rest of the class made.
60 would be rounding to the nearest.
With
You'd round to the nearest 5, not 10. And even if you did 10, you're a fail.
We were wrong.
Wait, which one are you talking about? I just knew Pennsylvania
Maybe that's
Avenue.
Congress.
It might be.
I just knew Washington D.C.
Yeah, when you said Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, I mean, like I don't know
I
the
was,
actual number
immediately like
address. I was
White
like,
House.
that's the White House.
Yeah.
You know how I know that?
I bet that's the FBI headquarters.
No, that's Langley, Virginia. That's Quantico. Quantico's in
Oh,
Langley.
yeah.
Do you know how I know or like knew like Pennsylvania Avenue, like Washington D.C.?
We learned it in school.
No, it was the my date with the president's daughter.
Oh, really?
Bro, did you watch that movie?
I haven't seen
That
it,
movie
but
was
I know.
hilarious. That
I
movie was
just-
actually like funny as fuck. Quantico is training. I thought it was the headquarters.
Oh.
You know way too Copenhagen. Who the fuck are you?
Or he just watches like Criminal Minds.
Copenhagen. We went to a friend's house for like the day before Thanksgiving last week, and there's this guy there that looked really familiar to me, and he knew me in high school, and I forgot about like I knew his face, but I didn't really remember his name, and I was like, "Who are you?" And he was like, "I don't know, figure it out." And Creighton leaned in and whispered and went, "Copenhagen," and I went, and like Creighton let me believe it was you for like 5 minutes, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But it was
It is the FBI headquarters.
it wasn't you. What?
I was right.
The one, the
FBI
935?
headquarters, Yep.
There you go.
Anyways, but yeah, that was hilarious. You believed it for like 5 seconds, and then you're like,
It was
no.
like 25, 30 seconds. I'm everywhere. I am nowhere. Well, you're in North Dakota.
You know what? Odysseus told the Cyclops whenever he like stabbed his eye out.
What?
He told him his name was Nobody. So whenever people would come and ask Cyclops who stabbed his eye out, all he could say was Nobody.
That's pretty silly. It's a pretty silly. The Iliad is such a cool story,
That's Copenhagen.
and they've
and we're the Cyclops.
they've remade the Iliad in so many different ways. But like, every once in a while, I like when they remake a classic like epic in a good way.
Yeah.
And there's only so many like relatively good versions. Like Oh Brother Where Art Thou was pretty good, but it's like straight up, literally, just that movie. Like it's literally the Iliad, but like
the
reskinned.
what?
The Iliad, Homer's Odyssey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the Iliad.
Well,
And it like Oh Brother Where Art Thou was a great version of it, but like I want like a fucking like a now
version of it.
like yeah, like I want like a
Like, what
modern
is our Odyssey?
modern retelling of the Iliad.
I bet it would have something to do with the internet.
Maybe.
I
I
would
think it
make-
would be better if it was like a coming of age.
I would make the internet the sirens if I was doing it.
Yeah. Like cell phones. That'd be smart.
Well, that's just me.
that's just you.
Yeah. I thought about a bit, like if we could do a sketch one day, like if we got to the point where
Harold
we
and
were doing
Kumar go to White
sketches.
Castle. Is that really an Iliad?
Yeah, that's an Odyssey in and of itself.
I might guess.
Although the
Is the movie real?
although White Castle,
Did you watch Dogma yet?
no, although White Castle is not like a place that they started out from and then left and then came back. Wait, there was something I was gonna tell you.
Uh-huh.
A sketch idea that I had for us if we ever get to a point where we're making videos of each other doing silly things.
Okay.
Is like I was thinking about the whole pink belly thing and then just running.
I will kill you.
No. What if we did that as a sketch idea, but then took it to like the next level? Like in the sketch, I hit you and then I get away, right? But then it's like years.
I'm haunting you.
Look, years go by, right? And then like I've moved on in my life. I've cut my hair. I got like this really nice job or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like you come in dressed as a delivery man, and like you got.
I just
tattoo.
fucking punch you
Yes.
in the face. Sorry. What'll be better is you remember that video of the spoon,
Like
the like
a-
extremely long, like an extremely slow murder with the terrible weapon or whatever. Just the
Yes.
guy hitting it with a spoon.
But
What if I'm just constantly in your life like hitting you, like because you did that?
I was thinking about that, but it kind of like have you ever seen Tag?
Yes,
It
great
made
movie.
me think of, like,
Weirdly
Right.
good movie,
But it made me think of like what if we did something like that, but with that.
dude.
like,
If
you know?
I'm telling you, we should play tag.
Yeah.
Like we should play the tag the way they do it with a group of our friends and just constantly be tagging each other.
yeah.
I think I would be it a lot because I'm such an easy target and can't really get around as easily as everybody else. Like if you think that I wouldn't go nuts and like if I was ever just walk from here to Cushy and find people.
Oh my god.
Because like the coolest rule about that game was there was no tag back. Like you can't tag the guy that tagged you. You have to tag someone else.
Yeah.
So like it would be so fun to do that, and we'd have to have amendments like they do in the movie, which is great. Like, no doing this, no doing that, no
You
blah blah
know
blah.
Jeremy Renner broke both his arms
Yes,
during that movie, or
it was
before
during
that
the
movie?
it was during the chair falling scene. Like
Yeah.
he falls down and breaks his arms. Bro, like,
And then like spent the rest of the movie like in like it didn't even like I think took the casts off to do some scenes.
yep.
Which
What a
was
legend, bro.
amazing, right? Speaking of United States stuff, I turned on the news today. And
Okay.
like which is weird. I woke up at a weird time. I went to bed early last night, like around 10:30,
Mm-hmm.
which is early for me,
Mm-hmm.
as you know,
Yes.
and woke up at 7 this morning.
Okay.
It's because Kristen had to be at work and like, you know, it was the whole thing. Anyways, I woke up early and I turned on the news. And I saw that this senator, or not a senator, this scientist in
Iran.
Iran had been assassinated.
Okay.
And
I know literally nothing about this.
okay, I know nothing about part of it. I'll tell you in a second as I'm getting to it. But it was crazy to me. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind
The
of
tag multiverse is the best multiverse.
yes. You don't really like hear the words assassinated that much in news. You know what I mean? I mean, you hear people get killed, but not
Yeah.
assassinated much these days. And like a weird part struck me, like as they were talking about, like they were like, we have no idea like who did this assassination. A lot of people are thinking it's the U.S. and like you know, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh okay, that's weird. I mean, like we know that like our government, that like the CIA specifically and stuff, does assassinations and that kind of stuff all the time. It's just
The
they never talk
CIA,
about.
a lot of places.
they-
Like, yeah.
Like we just never really hear about it much. But I was like,
Yeah, we're not supposed to. Like, that's,
yeah,
that's the,
but
the
it's
goal.
weird that they talked about it.
Creighton assassinated that state quiz. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
oh, that's a CSI Miami joke.
So me and Kristen were driving back from the lake, and you know that's a long ride. So I was like, and I had no service on my phone.
know.
Oh, well, it's a long ride. It's like about a 45-minute ride, and I have no service on my phone really until like we get like 15 minutes from Lancaster. So I was like, you know what? This morning I might listen to the news on the radio. So I turn it to NPR, and they start talking about like the assassination again. And it's like, okay, like you know, I'll get some more information. Apparently, whenever we were trying to do the nuclear arms deal with Iran, way back before Trump became president and like backed out of the deal 2 years ago,
Oh, excuse me.
like this guy, this scientist opposed the deal. He opposed the deal and Trump opposed the deal, and they were the only two who opposed the deal. And this guy just got assassinated after Biden got elected and has publicly stated since the election that he's like going to re-enter talks for the deal. And I'm just like,
Biden isn't the president yet.
no, I know he's not yet, but he's already said that like when he becomes president, he's gonna like re-enter talks for the deal. And it's like I'm like, man, that's a lot of pieces coming off the board at one time for this deal to open up.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to
Did
take,
I mention I was in Iran for work last week?
but like, I just thought like you know it might be something you'd be interested in talking about conspiracy theory wise.
I would be if I knew anything else about it. Like, that's just like my mind automatically goes to like lots of different places. Like, well, this is like a frame thing. This is like frame the Biden administration. Like, look what just happened. You know, blah blah blah. But that just gets into more politics shit, and I'm like not in a politics mood. Like, I'm never in a politics mood, but I'm like specifically not in a politics mood. But what I kind of want to know, which is sort of politicky, if you want to kind of stay in the realm, is the people in other countries getting U.S. stimulus checks.
Oh, you
'Cause
want to hear about that?
I haven't even got my fucking stimulus check yet. I want to know what the fuck you're talking about.
So
'Cause
that
was
was
in our
another
notes. You
news
put that in our
story
notes.
on NPR that nobody else is talking about, which is another reason why I like listening to NPR because they'll talk about a lot of shit. They don't
Yeah.
care. It's public radio. They'll talk about anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're pretty baller.
And they don't, you know, they're not really syndicated by one side or the other, like right or left. So they're just like, you know,
Explain it.
people who are not registered U.S. citizens have been getting stimulus checks in other countries. There's this one woman who got in Sweden and a guy who lives in Australia that hasn't fucking lived in the United States since the 60s that got a $1,200 check.
Well, that's not that weird though. If he was ever a citizen,
He was
if
a
he had,
citizen,
if
but
he had
like
at any point, if he had a social security number,
he released his stimulus. Not his stimulus. He released his citizenship, whatever he
Yeah, but
renounced it.
But if his number was still in the system, is why it would happen. Is
That's
what I mean.
that's fair, but it's like one of those things where the stimulus check was supposed to go directly to. Sorry,
NPR, National Public
I read
Radio.
what Copenhagen said.
Yeah.
It threw me off my rhythm. But like
The idea that you even have a rhythm
I
is
do have a
fucking
rhythm.
hilarious.
it's a crazy rhythm because
Right. It's a
all
little
kinds
kid in the kitchen banging pots and pans. That's your rhythm.
but it's a rhythm.
Go ahead, you fucking animal.
But so the stimulus check thing, this guy hadn't lived in. He let whatever you do to release your citizenship to just be like, fuck this, I don't want to be a part of this country no more. And
Well,
I'm going
technically you
somewhere else.
can't. Not literally.
Well,
Like if you
well,
if you leave America to live
but-
somewhere else, you still have to pay U.S. taxes.
Well, he doesn't. He's renounced all of that. Like he whatever he did legally to get out of all that.
You
He's
can't.
now a
You can't
citizen.
is the thing. He's a citizen of Australia. You can still do that, but it doesn't matter what country you leave. If you were an American citizen, if you were here and became a citizen and then leave, you still have to pay taxes in America for having been a U.S. citizen.
He doesn't. Well,
Yeah.
he didn't. I don't know what he
Okay.
did. I'm just saying, like they
You-
made it very.
they made it very clear that he
clear
doesn't pay taxes.
because like that was part of the story that he hasn't paid taxes since
He might. Was he born here or was he
he
just
was
a
born
citizen?
here. He was born here, and like he hadn't paid taxes since I think like the 70s. They
He might
listed a
not.
date.
He might not be paying like state taxes or U.S. taxes, but like for him to do taxes, he has to send money to America. That is part of
Oh,
leaving America.
I can't talk to that because I don't know what all his taxes look like. But they
Yeah.
made it clear within the story that like he doesn't do anything for here. Like apparently, he hasn't paid tax, what was so mind blowing to him and why they went to him and to talk about it is because he hasn't paid taxes, like not in the sense that you're talking about, but like taxes in like 40, 50 years almost, because he left the United States after JFK was assassinated because he got disillusioned with U.S. politics. Like there was he like gave a whole background about it, and then they gave him the stimulus check, and he was like, "I'm gonna keep it. Fuck it. It's their mistake, and if they won't like come looking for it, I'll give it back." But they gave me the money, so I went and cashed it and put it in my bank account.
Fun fact: the fee to renounce your U.S. citizenship is $2,335.
Dang. Now, but he did this in the
Fee.
60s.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I wonder if that.
and then there was another lady. Apparently, this happened across hundreds of countries. By the way, it's
Yeah.
not just like these two cases, but these
Yeah.
are the examples. Excuse me. Apparently, this other lady had worked in the U.S. as a teacher or something at some
Mhm.
point, but she lived in Switzerland. Born in Switzerland, Swiss citizen. Came over on a work visa or something like that, or not even a work visa because she only stayed like a month or two, and then went back and like got a check for $1,200, and didn't cash it. Instead, she was gonna hold on to it until they came back looking for it. But as of right now, nobody's policing that section of the government, making sure all these checks went to the right places instead of going out to these countries.
Tell me about it.
But it's crazy, and they so far their research has shown nobody's going to look into it for a long time because their goal was to get these checks out as fast as they could without like doing the homework to see if they were going to stay within the country or not.
Well, that's fucking silly. Because I still have not gotten my stimulus check.
That dude in Australia was laughing because he was like, "This is exactly why I left America because they're so unorganized politically."
It's annoying.
Yeah,
Australia is enticing. I like Australia, but you have to make so much money to move there. Like I think you have to be worth $1 million just to be allowed to become a citizen there.
damn.
Like they won't let you in unless you have like a certain net worth or a certain like annual income and like guarantees of your annual income. Like they won't let like people just go to Australia and stay because they like their country so much. Like,
So what you're saying is we should go to Australia.
I mean, I'm down. That sounds like fake news. Which thing?
I think he's talking about what I said about the
What'd you say? Which thing did you say?
the check.
I don't know.
I mean,
did
it wouldn't
not know.
surprise me. I mean, like, you know, all this.
Oh, the Australia thing?
Yeah.
I was told that secondhand, so I mean, it's totally possible
Also,
that it's fake.
I pulled up the deal so that way you can know what it is. It's just a brief history. We can do more. I can do more research and come back to you on it, like at a later date.
Yeah, we'll mess with it another time.
But currently, Iran has a uranium stockpile to create 10 nuclear bombs. But thanks to the nuclear deal, Iran must reduce its stockpile of uranium by 98% and will keep its level of uranium enrichment at 3.67%, significantly below enrichment level needed to create a bomb. So that is what the deal would do. Is basically like allow them, not allow them, I guess keep them from making a bomb. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll watch more videos on it and come back to you either tomorrow or later this week with it.
We could just not talk about it anymore.
You don't want
I
to?
mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's like it's edging into politics, and we just got done with the biggest politic
Yeah.
of the last few years,
I
and
get that.
I like staying away from politics. And there's
I just
something
think
about you.
I
and my
like the
fam-
conspiracy
and everyone
thing.
else.
I like the conspiracy theory aspect of it, not
Mhm.
all the political. I just think it's interesting that he won and this guy's assassinated and Trump's leaving office. It's like all the people who oppose this deal.
Charlie really wants to do a
leaving.
personality quiz.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, they're fun. They're
What else do we
entertaining.
have on the agenda?
I mean, not much on the agenda. Like, we've had other notes. Like, one thing specifically
What?
is the fact that Matt Groening and George Lucas are definitely time travelers.
Why do you think that?
Okay, you know what?
I'm ready. I'm ready
Hold
for
on.
this conspiracy theory.
Hold on. So, you know what? The first one is this. Here's what we'll do. We'll do this one
Okay.
first.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see you. Oh, for fuck's sake, no more Star Wars.
It's not. Like, it's not really. Let's find out what type of soup y'all would be. No, Foot. How dare you? How dare you? This is 18
Flynn,
minutes
I'm
long.
actually curious about that one. Will you send that to me?
About what?
The soup one.
I hate that you
I
are
wanna,
actually
I want to
curious.
know what soup I would be. Am I so wrong for wondering that?
Bro, why isn't there like a 2-minute version of the only thing is like 18 minutes long. Fuck.
Just sum it up for me.
So here's the thing.
That's what I do with you most of the time. Is just sum it up. the
Like
interesting
so
things I wanna
let me
talk
say shut the fuck up. Let me say the like conspiracy theory argument, like the fight back against the conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory is Matt Groening's a time traveler or an alien.
about. Why?
Because he has correctly predicted so many things in the world and in pop culture through the show and through the animation of like things depicted on the show.
And what show is that?
The Simpsons.
Okay.
He's the creator of The Simpsons. Now, with that said,
What has he gotten right? I know the 9/11 thing, but I mean, like, is there more specifics?
the 9/11 thing, the Trump victory, Tom Hanks getting coronavirus, and he did that they did that like 15 years ago. There's so many the video that I want, the one that's 18 minutes, there's a part in it where the guy goes on a rant and he has like a fucking list and it's like fucking 20 things long. Where he's like, he said this, and he said that this was going to happen.
Did you
He
look at
predicted
the
this
20
movie.
things?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I watched it, but I was thinking about it because I was thinking about George Lucas also being a time traveler, and I was like, who else is a time traveler? Matt Groening. And I was like, I can compare them. But the like argument against this conspiracy is, well, The Simpsons is fucking 30 years old now, you know? Like, it's 30 years of 20 episode seasons of shows.
Yeah.
So, like, you go through so many different scenarios with these characters that, like, over a certain amount of time. The only thing necessary for a triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Create and stop this madman. Shut the fuck up. But with George Lucas, I was sitting here one day and I was watching the show. And I was like, Or, like, not the show, but the movies. And I was like, Like, Star Wars, while being part of one big group of things, was one of the earlier things to really, what's the word? Show us what the future might look like, right?
Yeah, through like well, I mean, you
Like,
had
sorta,
stuff that
kinda.
was science fiction things. You had
Science
nothing-
fiction, but things that
you
are
had
like,
nothing the level of Star Wars that was that popular. You know.
yeah,
before
but
that.
like, but what I mean is like there are things in Star Wars that were the first time they were being used, and things that now scientifically are plausible. They might not be practiced yet, but like they're things that like science sees as an idea of things. Oh, not Star Wars again. It's not even Star Wars. This is barely
this
Star
is,
Wars.
This is like
I'm
talking
gonna go
about
eat
how
my service weapon. BRB. God damn it. So my idea was less about. I'm not gonna lie. The George Lucas thing's a stretch, just because Star Wars is about This is a what's the beginning? a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
It's like it's based in the air quotes past, you know.
Right.
So we are the future of that. My idea was that him and Matt Groening just came here together and decided to like sell their entire history as a movie franchise and a TV show and just like predict the future. And then my idea started spreading into other ideas, like what if they're aliens? Like they're obviously aliens if they're from another place, but if they are, what if they're the aliens from Arrival and they can see the future and the past at the same time as the present? I was like, what's happening? These guys know everything. What?
I took the which soup are you quiz.
Oh my God, Charlie, stop, get help.
What do you think I got?
Flint, roll the soup poll. I think you are chunky tuna soup.
I got gazpacho. Refreshingly cool and honestly pretty healthy. That's you. It's me.
That is not you. That is so not you. That is the lamest quiz. What kind of questions do you have to ask?
I'm gonna
Answer
tweet
to?
that out.
What kind of questions do you have to answer to do the soup quiz? You fucking
Look,
retake the quiz.
I'm tweeting it out so that way you can look at it. and
Cream
take it
of
yourself.
potato for sure. Yeah, like right. Like he's cream of potato or chunky tuna. Like you're just
Look,
fucking
I
gross.
tweeted it out for you, Charlie.
Let's
Go-
talk
go
about how
look it up.
Netflix is taking how The Grinch Stole Christmas. Is it taking it off?
Wait,
I'm not.
What?
I'm not taking that quiz.
Taking how the Grinch stole Christmas.
No, I'm not. No, apparently
so
it's
Netflix
taking it
is
off.
being the Grinch that stole the Grinch.
Ha! Hilarious. I'm not taking
That's
this quiz. You know what? I'm
funny.
gonna take it, but not because I want to know. I want to know the questions.
That's what
Pick
I'm
your
saying.
favorite comfort.
Why are they
It's
taking
this.
it off? Sophia, why are they taking it off? I want to know. I'm sorry. I look, this hits me personally.
How's it gonna make me pick between 9 things? My favorite comfort food. You know how many foods there are? It gives me fried chicken, cornbread, mac and cheese, casserole. You know how many casserole? Just casserole. like a casserole. The whole meaning behind the word casserole is it's
Look,
like a type
Charlie,
of casserole.
It's about the
You don't just
idea.
eat a
it's,
casserole.
Look, these are like categories you would pick from as a comfort. food.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Dude, meatloaf, pizza, chicken pot pie, stew. First of
Charlie-
all, what if I don't like chicken but I like pot pie?
Charlie, it's BuzzFeed. They're completely reliable.
The most unreliable. I guess I'll pick chocolate. I like chocolate. Pick an item of cold weather clothing. Just pick one? Wait, what does it mean? Just pick one. You're trying to determine what kind of this one at least I understand. Favorite. Like this is about you. Pick an item of cold
Pick
weather
an item.
clothing.
What would you put on?
Just it's not what would you put on though. They're not
What would
asking
put
you that.
on?
They're just
what
saying
would you put on?
they're not even
Charlie?
asking a question. They're just saying pick a thing. Long underwear, rain boots, boots and rain boots, gloves, scarf, mittens, overcoat, poncho. Poncho isn't for cold weather. It's for rain.
Actually,
a
you can wear
beanie.
a poncho for cold weather. Depending
You
on
can
how
wear a
thick the
poncho in the
is.
summer too. You fucking head ass.
Depending on how thick the poncho is.
I'll pick.
You
Pick
are
a
reading too
scarf.
far into this.
I'm not reading too far into anything. I'm reading. I want to know why it's going to determine what kind of
Oh,
fucking soup
nice.
I am.
Sophia, why are they taking the Grinch off? Is it something? Did something happen? Is something wrong with it?
Choose a cold beverage. Just pick one. Like just what? Lemonade.
Just lemonade?
Tomato juice is a cold beverage?
Yeah.
Pick
You
a
never
movie
heard
to
of
watch.
V8?
Pick a movie to watch tonight. You're gonna make me pick 9. You know how many movies there are? 9 movies. You're gonna give me
You're
a.
not gonna watch 9 movies in one night, Charlie.
I'm
Flint
not
got,
saying. I'm saying it's only giving me the choice of 9. Do you know how many fucking movies I've watched?
Flint got gumbo.
The options are Saving Private Ryan, Titanic, When Harry Met Sally, Die Hard, Mulan, Home Alone,
Titanic's
Amelie. I don't even know. 13 Going on 30, and Bridget Jones' Diary. Of course, I'm picking When Harry Met Sally. It's the only one there that's a great movie. The rest are kind of good, except I take that back. Saving Private Ryan's pretty dope as well.
Home Alone's amazing.
Home Alone's pretty good. Warm weather is good for ... Fucking all of these? What do you mean? Sleeping? Yes. Hitting the beach? Yes. Going for a walk? Yes. Hanging out on a patio? No. What?
We could hang out on a
Hiking?
patio.
Yes. Walking the dog? Probably. Partying? I like cold parties. I'm a weirdo though. I like hanging out by a bonfire. Gardening? Sure. Swimming? Yes. Like these are dumb. I'm gonna pick sleeping because I like to sleep. Choose a pizza. Just pick one, I guess. White clam pizza? White clam.
Drinking a cold beer on a patio is nice.
I'm
Yeah,
just going
I'm with you on
pepperoni.
that one.
Fuck
Flint.
Choose a vacation destination. Paris, Milan, Lisbon, Buenos Aires, I think, Johannesburg, Mexico City, Shanghai, New York, and Tokyo.
Copenhagen. It's nice out, Charlie. Let's sit on the deck.
What? I'll pick.
Charlie's like, I'm not sitting on decks.
I'll
That's
pick.
gay.
I'll pick Paris. What kind of soup am I? You got alphabet soup. It's not
Yeah.
even. That's not even soup.
Yeah, you'd be alphabet soup. That makes
not
sense.
even soup though.
The test takes 30 seconds. Charlie's taking 30 minutes.
Bro, it's stupid. It's a silly fucking.
You complained
test.
about every question, and then you got a soup.
They
that
don't make any sense.
It's a soup that perfectly fits you.
How?
I feel like you'd be alphabet soup. You're the only person who.
If
would
you
trust-
think you are gazpacho, you're fucking
You're
ridiculous.
the only
You are literally
person,
Creighton is. I mean,
you're the
Copenhagen's correct. You are
only-
literally potato soup.
You're the
You
only,
fucking dolt.
You're the only person who'd sit there and try to make me spell while I'm trying to eat.
I wouldn't get you to spell. I'd get you to talk or use grammar properly.
Yeah, see?
You fucking. You don't need
You're
to spell for
alphabet
proper
soup.
grammar. Grammar isn't spelling. Spelling is spelling. Grammar is how you say it. You fucking. I'm gonna lose it, Creighton. Woo!
It's all the
Sitting on
same.
decks is for racial minorities. Whoa! I didn't say that.
Why did you say that, Charlie?
How dare
You just
drinking a
said it.
cold beer on a patio is nice? I'm sure it is. I don't do that. Warm tomato juice is tomato soup.
Oh, somebody
Why'd
deleted
you?
it.
Oh, you had to delete that. That was funny. It was a dig at me. They're taking off your French onions. Ow! Fuck. French onion soup. I'm not like my thing is I don't like soup anyway. Like I don't like soups.
Oh, so that's why you took this test as a personal offense.
No, I don't like that they claim they can figure out what kind of soup you are.
I don't know.
It's
Look, so
stupid.
you want me to take
It's
it
a
ag- do
random
you
number
want-
generator. There's no like this is why you're that. It's just oh you picked those 9
Well,
things.
look,
Well guess what? Now you're
look,
this soup because no reason.
Look, I'll take it again and see if I get something different. But if I get
You know what? That's a great idea.
If I get gazpacho, I get gazpacho though. Okay.
I mean I don't care if that's what you do. I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
I am, Charlie.
Okay, chocolate, scarf.
Are you clicking the same stuff?
Yeah, same stuff. Smoothie. No, I didn't say that. I said lemonade. Lemonade. When Harry Met Sally. Sleeping. Pepperoni. Wait. Did I say Paris? I said Paris. Paris.
You had to go back. And
Alphabet soup again. Well, at least it's consistent and it's not knowing what you are.
I think it knows what you are.
Creighton, it's a soup quiz. It's about deciding if you're a soup or not.
It knows what soup.
Not
you
if you are or not. It's determining what soup
Look,
you are.
All I'm saying is
It is determining a soup that you a human are. Like it's stupid.
BuzzFeed.
I hate those stupid. They just
BuzzFeed-
got me. They just got me to click that fucking thing twice. I'm pissed. I hate that you guys got me. with this.
BuzzFeed is obviously
Getting sued all the
the
time for
FBI.
like messing up the
It's
articles. You're right.
obviously the FBI.
Right. Charlie, take the
And
soup quiz.
Copen-
Charlie, I don't like soup. Charlie is the type of dude to tell little kids Santa Claus isn't real. First of all,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You
I
are though.
no, I'm not. I like Santa. I sit on his lap every year to this day. That's a lie. When did you stop sitting on Santa's lap? I think I literally only did it twice, like 2 times. Like when I was like 4 and when I was 5, and then I was done. At least in living memory. Like I literally stopped like fucking 20 years ago. Like I have not sat on Santa's lap. Like I barely remember the first time or the second. Like whatever the last time
I
was
stopped-
was
I
so
probably
long ago that I can't remember.
I have pictures of when I stopped, because we used to go get a picture with Santa every year. So I probably stopped when I was like, I want to say probably at like 13, 14, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be it.
I
got
I know people that go and do it like to this day who are like 30, like just because it's funny, like it's as a joke.
I got gazpacho, by the way.
I know you. I already told you. Like I did mine the same way and got the same thing. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna,
I'm
it's gonna do that.
gazpacho.
Right.
Just
I bet you your combination wasn't the only combination that's gazpacho.
I'm gazpacho always.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how many different combinations there are with?
I wonder how many
6,
soups
9.
there are, like option-wise.
Oh my God, you could make a soup out of anything. Get hot water and put a fucking like piece of cardboard in it. Cardboard soup.
Would you consider?
Get some drywall and sprinkle it into your soup. Drywall soup. Like
Would you consider like cereal as soup,
no.
like a cold soup?
Charlie would be the one. Charlie would be the one that would say something is not real because it was scientifically
Yeah.
proven.
I could hear that. I could hear him saying that.
No.
You've said it before, I think.
Accept the
actually.
science behind the soup quiz.
Yeah, you should just accept it, Charlie. It's
Look,
accurate.
I'm all for silliness.
BuzzFeed knows you better than anybody
Right.
based on your clicks.
Uh-huh. I hate you. I like when people ask me real questions that kind of like allude to something.
Well, what
That
soup-
wasn't even questions. That was just pick a thing. And we'll decide if you're a soup, what kind of soup you are based on you picking a thing.
Look.
You could like all these things, but just pick any of them.
It's
You
the
don't
wa-
even here. You don't even have
It's
to pick
the way
one
we're
you like.
going as a society, Charlie.
Yeah,
This is
we're
how
all
we
gonna
fill out our
fucking die.
taxes.
That's the problem. We're all
we
gonna
were all
get,
gonna die before.
we're all gonna die much sillier and much younger because we're gonna make dumb decisions.
I don't see any negatives to that.
What?
The younger thing might be bad, but sillier is pretty fun.
You're ridiculous. Alphabet soup, motherfucker. Take this L. The thing is, I could answer that same quiz in lots of ways and it be like the right answer, air quote.
We'll see, like, answer a bunch of different ways and see if you get alphabet soup.
I'm not falling for this. I'm not clicking that stupid article again. How dare you try and get me to?
You kind of want to, though, don't you?
No, I don't. I
A
want
little
to take
bit.
a quiz that means, like, tell me what
But then
kind.
we'd be here for like a fucking hour of you in-depthly explaining why you'd pick a scarf over a coat or some shit.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying give me a quiz that like determines like what fucking character we're most like in like Star Wars or like a show or a franchise or something that we like, and then we answer a bunch of questions that pertain to the situations in the show. Charlie legit is mad because he got. I really am not. I don't care what soup I got. Look, I don't like soup. Any soup I got, I'd hate because I don't like soup. I don't I don't like any kind of
You
soup.
don't like gumbo?
I hate gumbo.
Oh wow,
I'm just not a
You're
soup
just
guy.
A cold guy, huh?
No, I just don't like soup. I don't like. So my thing with when I was a kid, soup was like I like things that some are kind of like halfway between being soup and something else. Like
Like cereal.
no, like warm things. Like my issue.
Like warm cereal?
I will kill you. My issue with soup when I was a kid was like all the soups that like my parents tried to make me eat were like the kind that are literally like just a hot liquid that like taste like mushroom soup or stuff like that.
Ooh, mushroom soup's good.
I hate mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
Right. Your defense
me up
rant
some.
speaks volumes, Charlie. Oh my god. I hate
Oh, here's a Star Wars quiz.
But what is it determining? And are the questions
It's a
good?
Star Wars character.
Don't like soup, disliked and unsubbed. First of all, you have to sub to unsub. So shit on. I love you. Second of all, have you slapped Luke yet? Third of all, did he say anything when you definitely did slap him? And fourth of all, I just don't like soup. Why can't I not like soup?
Oh, this first one's a hard one.
Is it like real questions?
Yes.
Okay, which Star Wars character are you? Okay, hold on. There is a multiple of Star Wars films. Which of these do you like most? Ooh, so it's okay. This is see, this is what I'm saying. This is asking a question. Oh, bro, these are my 4 favorite. These are like 4 of my favorite, like 5
I
or
saw
6.
that first question. I was like, oh, he's gonna like this one.
I like this one so far. So far, listen, it might not be great all the way through. Scroll to the next question. Is this BuzzFeed? It's not. I love how stuff. Oh, I like how stuffworks.com. I love this website. Not a Star Wars. Sorry, Sophia. If you get into a scrap of Mos Eisley Cantina, who do you want watching your? Ooh, these are all great. Wait, Creighton. I like this one. Oh shit,
Oh,
bro.
thank you.
Get,
for the sub.
bro. I didn't. That's not what I meant. You didn't have to sub, bro. Look. First of all, get wrecked, nerd. Okay, can't talk shit now. Okay, you know what? First of all, I love you. Second of all, what's your name? I can't call you Gamer Gang CEO. And third of all, please go hit Luke and tell him, say, hi, I subbed to your friend before you did, bitch. And just, talk shit to him. But don't do that, because then it'll seem like I want him to sub, and you don't have to sub. End that sub right away if you don't want to. What? Is it one of the questions?
Yes.
Hold on. I have to still pick the second one, the Mos
Just
Eisley one.
what planet seems like
Who'd
the
you pick
best-
for the Mos Eisley one?
Chewbacca, duh.
You did? I'm kind of thinking Chewbacca. Yeah, I'm on Chewbacca.
What planet seems like the best place to build a home? You'll laugh when you get to it.
Okay, with so many movies and so many characters, it's not possible you like every single one. Who's your least favorite character? Watto, Newt Gunray, Saw Gerrera, Anakin Okay, first of all, Anakin's great. Saw Gerrera's great. Who's Newt Gunray again?
He's the Trade Federation leader.
In which movie?
He's the one in the very episode 1.
Fuck it. I don't.
The one
Who's Watto, actually?
Watto's the one that sells and trades Anakin's mom.
Oh, fuck Watto.
Yeah.
Later, Watto. You need a droid to help you through Star Wars universe. Pick one. Ooh. Shit. C-3PO. I like C-3PO. I feel like he's underrated. Not everyone speaks English in a galaxy far, far away. Who had the coolest sounding language? Izamba Kumbla. Jabba the Hutt has the better language, I feel like. What planet seems like the best place to build a home?
Alderaan.
Wow.
Alderaan's one of those.
Naboo. Naboo's pretty
Naboo's
fucking
nice.
cool. Naboo's like the South. Naboo's like where you go when you're old. Show the quiz on screen.
What?
Nah. I feel like I might get in trouble for showing Star Wars
Look.
things. What? Did you get an answer?
You'll see. It make.
Oh, there are some tough women in Star Wars universe. Who's your favorite?
It makes me.
Ahsoka isn't on this
I
list.
know. I was mad about Ahsoka not being on this list, but I picked Rey. I like Rey.
These are all good people though. I like Jen Erso. I like
Rey the most out of that. So.
Padme.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think I'm gonna have to go Padme. I like Padme. Who's your favorite non-human, non-droid in the... Ooh. Admiral Akbar's cool, but these other... Like Chewbacca, Yoda, Darth Maul... What, bro? How do I pick between these three? I think I gotta go, like, just the most basic-ass answer and pick Yoda.
Did you see?
I like Yoda. The Jedi have had some real ups and downs in the history of Star Wars. Who was the best of the bunch? Mace Windu. I like Mace Windu. I feel like he was one of the more powerful ones that people don't think about. On the opposite end of the spectrum from the Jedi is the Sith. Pick your favorite user of the dark side of the Force. What? Dooku isn't even on here. Fuck you, Palpatine. Darth Maul.
It says Dark Vader.
Wow, it says Dark Vader. That's fucking lame. How dare you? Now I'm mad.
Right.
You want a
that's-
lightsaber, right? Pick your color. Ooh, shit. I think I gotta stick with the blue. The old blue. There are some big, beefy monsters in Star Wars. Which one is the coolest? Rancor's baller. Sarlacc's pretty baller. Space Slug is stupid. The Sonda Aqua monster? What is that? Call me Squid or 2% or something. I'll call you. I guess I'll call you 2%. Okay, I want to know why. Dude, what'd you answer for the monster one? I don't like this one.
I
What was the
said-
Sanda Aqua monster?
That was the one that chased him at the beginning of episode 1.
Oh, the fucking Leviathan
Honestly,
thing?
I would have picked any of the ones that were in the fucking
Original trilogy?
or in the arena. I like the arena.
Those were pretty cool, yeah. I like the Rancor, though.
I
Did
picked
Greedo
Rancor
shoot
too.
first? Who's Greedo? No. There's no doubt that the Millennium Falcon is most fantastic ship. What's the second best? Slave 1. Which trilogy is the most fun to watch? I like the non-trilogy films. The original, the third trilogy, the second trilogy. Oh, fuck. Okay, the original. Shit. Creighton, these are good questions.
Yes.
Which Star Wars death was most tragic? Han Solo.
Yeah. I picked that one
For
too.
sure. Like, and it's not even kind of close is the
No.
thing. There are a whole lot of force powers you can use if you're skilled enough. What's the best one? Force illusion, force lightning, telekinesis, the Jedi mind trick. They didn't even put like force healing on here. Yeah. No, this one. Wait, this one. This one. Fuck. This one? This one. This one. This one. This one.
What?
Telekinesis or the Jedi mind trick? Telekinesis. I've made
I
my
thought the
decision.
illusion was pretty cool.
All things being equal. There's a comma there. Why is there a comma there? All things being, comma, equal.
I think someone hasn't revised this enough.
No, equal. Who's the best actor in the Star Wars movies? Ooh. Like, who's the best actor or who does the best job in Star Wars? That's what the question needs to be. Like, who is the best actor in Star Wars? It's probably Ewan McGregor. But who is the best actor in a Star Wars movie? out of these four
I'd say.
might be Harrison Ford.
I was gonna say, what's his name that plays Kylo Ren? I know
Oh
he's
well,
not-
yeah,
he's
but
not
I
an
mean out of
option.
these,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it like who's the best acted character in the series.
Yeah.
I think out of these four, it's Harrison Ford. Have you read any Star Wars books? Just a couple. If you were down for a little Star Wars cosplay, who would you go as? Ooh, Darth Maul. Darth Maul. Two of these are fucking three. All three of the other ones are suits. Darth Maul's like makeup and like you're actually like dressed up as him. Which character do you think was the most blatant attempt to get kids to buy toys? Jar Jar. Have you ever stood in line to buy tickets to one of the movies? You can buy tickets online.
Yeah, but we stood in line to buy tickets before.
Yeah, I mean, more than once, but like, that was weird. Next to Star Wars, what's the best franchise that involves aliens? Aliens, Predator, Men in Black, Star Trek. Fuck, I like all of these so much. I love Aliens. I love Predator. I love Men in Black. I only kind of like Star Trek. Wait a second. Creighton, what'd you answer for that one?
Which one?
Are you still taking it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how long is this quiz?
Men in Black.
I think Kylo Ren is a rapper, like CeeLo Green. Kylo Ren looks mean. I like him. He's pretty cool. Actually, you can buy tickets online. 2%. Friend and I were coming up with gangster names, and we came up with 2% reduced fat for me, and I use it as
Oh,
usernames for
shit.
stuff. That's pretty cool.
I got Luke Skywalker.
Charlie's gonna get a character he doesn't like and get mad.
Yeah.
It's just random numbers. I don't even like Star Wars. Oh wow, I got Kylo Ren. Who's that? How you shouldn't even be taking this test. You don't like Star Wars. You haven't even watched it. I don't know anything about Star Wars, but I know everyone hates Jar Jar, so I like him. Here's the thing. I really wanted to like Jar Jar, but he just is so stupid. I picked Alien. No, I picked Predator.
I
picked
picked
Predator.
Men in Black.
In comic books, the Star Wars universe has had some brushes with other universes. Which crossover sounds coolest? Star Wars Transformers, Star Wars Star Trek, Star Wars
Theory,
Soul
you tell
Calibur,
us your type.
Han Solo, and Indiana Jones. Wait.
Oh, what?
I'm just gonna pick Star Wars Star Trek because it's really the only one.
I picked Transformers.
Of course you did.
I like Transformers.
They can't all
I
be
like
winners.
Star
What's your
Wars.
least favorite movie? Dude, I mean, out of this list, it's Phantom Menace, but like 3 of these are like my favorite movies.
Wait, what did you pick?
I picked The Phantom Menace as my least favorite, but it had Return of the Jedi, The Force Awakens, and
Oh,
Solo.
I think I misread that one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You can go back and change it if you haven't
Yeah.
finished the test.
Phantom.
Excuse me. Which scene do you think is the greatest scene in the entire franchise? How are you going to give me a 4 answer? Like Luke Skywalker's death? No, terrible. The destruction of the Death Star is pretty cool. Kylo Ren kills Han Solo is pretty great. Luke discovers Vader is his father. It's between Kylo killing Solo and the Vader is the father.
I still got Luke.
Luke discovers Vader is his father. I'm going to pick that one. Who deserves their own spin-off movie? Boba? Darth Maul? Ahsoka isn't even mentioned on this test, and it's pissing me off. Porkins.
I think this is
Darth
solely
Maul.
about the movies. Well, you know,
Boba Fett and
because
Yoda.
Cad Bane is in it.
He is? He's in this?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him yet. Boba Fett or Yoda deserve a spin-off. I'd say Boba Fett. Or
Yoda
Darth Maul.
might.
Darth Maul. I'm picking Darth Maul.
I picked Darth Maul too.
If you want someone tracked down, you need to hire a bounty hunter. Which one of these do you trust? IG-88, bro. Those robots get that shit done. What side of the Force are you using? I don't need to use the Force. Not everything is fun in games in Star Wars. Who's the creepiest character? Creepiest is the Emperor, I think. Like Snoke's creepy, but he's not.
He's not the Emperor.
I'm Princess Leia.
You're Princess Leia?
Yeah,
For
no,
real?
that checks out.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
what does it say? What's the little description?
Oh, does it? Oh, you have the heart of Princess Leia. There's no doubt about it. At first, people may think you're the sort of person who doesn't have a lot of power, but that's because they don't know you, they don't know you and what. Fucking, they don't know who you are and what you can do is what it should say. You're organized, determined, and you don't let anyone walk over you, no matter what the situation. Yeah, call me Leia from now on. You
Mine-
boys.
So I got Luke
Du-
Skywalker.
dude, what? If Jar Jar is the most hated, he's my. Oh my god, I hate both of you.
So
Charlie doesn't like Jar Jar. I bet Jar Jar is a racial or ethnic minority.
So I got Luke Skywalker. Based on your answers, we feel like you're 100% Luke Skywalker. You have a goodness in you that's very apparent, and though you may seem naive and innocent in some ways,
Wow.
you
Yeah.
you have a spirit in you that can stand up to just about anything, and you're willing to take on any challenge and stand up for what's right.
See, that's the kind of quiz. That answer for you is the kind of quiz where I'm like, how the fuck did they get that out of all those answers? Because whoa, yeah, like that description of Luke Skywalker being you is perfect. That is you. Glitch in the Matrix and Charlie's Star Wars character is Alphabet Soup. How dare you? How
Imagine
fucking
if you did get
dare
alphabet
you.
soup. Though. How
Oh
bad.
my god! If I got Alphabet Soup, I would literally like punch a hole through my monitor.
Flint just rigged this test, like flipped through this together in like a second. It was like, all right, everything Creighton picks, he's gonna get Luke, and then everything Charlie picks, he's gonna get alphabet soup.
How dare you? Jar Jar probably believes in Santa Claus. That's why Charlie doesn't don't like him.
He is
First of all-
actually sort of a racial stereotype.
Jar Jar of what?
He's, you don't know.
No?
A lot of people are like, yeah, he's definitely like what a black guy would be.
Jar
Like a
Jar is?
stereotype, yes. Like that stereotype. That's the stereotype they associate with Jar Jar. I don't really
Really?
see it. I really don't. but
Who
I've heard-
associate? I've never heard that.
I've heard,
and it
people-
doesn't make sense to
It
me.
doesn't make sense to me either. But I've heard people tell me that because like they were like, oh no, Jar Jar's kind of offensive, and I was like, how? And they were like,
Who said it? White people?
I don't remember.
Like, I feel like they're just
I think
grasping
it was
at
a video,
straws.
I think it was a video I watched. Oh, it's the guy who does Cosmonaut Quickie, I think. Yeah, because he was watching the
I don't know who
Phantom
that
Menace.
is. Jar Jar's.
He's a black guy though.
I'm so confused.
If it helps at all for you.
I mean, you know what? I haven't seen Phantom Menace in fucking forever.
Yeah.
Like, the only parts I
I-
have watched are like the good
I
parts.
think it's like the slang or whatever that he uses. Although it's not really slang, it's like how he talks.
I guess. It was like when Transformers 2 happened and the two
Yeah.
Mexican robots
Are
were
they-
like very. I think are they
are they
not Mexican?
Hispanic?
They seemed
I thought they were
Hispanic to
just
me.
a minority.
It is kind of up in the air if they're
Yeah.
like black or Hispanic. But people were not.
But you
The one
know-
dude had a giant gold tooth. Like people were not cool with it.
Yeah.
It was a fucking mistake. Like they messed up when they did that.
And
Like
then they were like just gone.
they didn't even like explain what happened. They just
Well, so
one movie they were there and then they were not. They won. They were victorious at the end and did not
so
win.
if you read
Like
the
did not come back in
if
the
you
third one.
read the
They sound Hispanic. And see, that's what I thought. I thought they were Hispanic.
if you read the companion book that goes with Dark of
Charlie
the Moon,
realized why he subliminally hated Jar Jar. Wasn't subliminal. He's a terrible character.
if you read the companion book that goes with Dark of the Moon, like they get killed off.
Really?
Like in that same scene when Ironhide gets killed. Like what's his name? Sentinel Prime kills Ironhide and those two.
Bro, that was the most tragic scene in all of the Transformers anything to me.
He got dusted.
He was
before
the only-
Thanos was dusted
He was the
before.
only character I liked in the movies.
Really
Him and well, I say that him and
the
Jeff
only
Jamal, the army dude.
The only character,
The
that
one from
wasn't
Las Vegas.
Optimus or Bumblebee.
I didn't even care about them.
Oh really?
I mean, they're cool, but I wasn't like emotionally attached. I liked Ironhide. Like I was like,
And
Ironhide.
then
That's
he
my,
died.
that's my
and you
guy.
were like
And he died in such a fucking like
horrible, way.
traumatically, viscerally like
That
like,
scarred me
for
as a kid.
way for like they're robots, but they killed him like in the most gruesome way you could like Jazz getting ripped in half in the first movie
It
was
sad.
sad and like wow, he ripped him in half, but there's something about him getting fucking like
Disintegrated.
disintegrated,
And
like
knowing that he's like just rusting to death.
away like in front of his own eyes and then dying is nuts. Not gonna lie, I think Transformers movies are kind of bad because main characters Sean was such a pussy. Sam
He
Witwicky.
said Sean.
he
No, that's funny though. I like
the
that.
fourth movie is entertaining. I liked the
I like
first
the fourth
one.
movie a lot.
I liked the first one. I liked
The second one.
the people's part of the second one a lot, like the army and the one thing I like Michael Bay for is like army shit. He's good at like making like cool, like really like patriotic, like like badass army scenes and shit.
Yeah.
And that's like my favorite part of the first three are all the like the military parts. Like in the third one when they glide in,
Yeah.
bro, That shit was fucking
the strongest
awesome.
part of those movies is honestly like the relationships the Transformers have with the military. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
it's pretty baller.
Because
That-
like you know what he did,
he
right?
did a good job of like grounding
He
it.
went to a lot of like military higher ups and would be like,
I just
and
like
we're
funny explosions.
He asked him, he was like, "How would you handle the situation if like today like
Yeah.
Autobots just crash landed here on the planet and Decepticons like how would you go about handling that situation?" And that's like what they told him they would do, and he did that.
Made that movie.
Yeah.
It was cool. I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the second one. The third one, I was like, no, I don't know about that.
And like they really the
Does
first
Charlie know every U.S. state? Here, let me go ahead and answer no for you. I can just tell you no on that one. I don't know them all. I mean I know them all. Like I know what each I know each state. Like I know
Yeah.
the names, but like I think if I had a list. If I had a list in front of me and I could answer it in my own order, fuck it. Link me that quiz again. I'll take that quiz on the stream.
the map
The one you did, yeah. I'll take that.
Oh.
I'm not alphabet soup. Congrats, Copenhagen. So you'll do that fucking BuzzFeed quiz, but you won't join our Discord? BuzzFeed's how they get you. Damn, and Americans and not knowing U.S. geography? Of course Charlie doesn't. I don't know them all. I definitely don't know every
There's
single
a
state.
lot of them.
Like my problem is gonna be the like areas around Delaware, like the little ones, like the ones that are all bunched up. I'm gonna be those
My
are gonna fuck
problem
me
is
up.
the little ones and the big fucking
Oh, there's a
square
better
ones.
one. Can you find the 50? So what do I
I guess this one you would
play
fill it in.
quiz? Okay, so here I'll just let me bring it back. Oh wait, is it? I'm not doing it up there. I'm gonna do this and then do this and then do this and then
No,
do
it's
this.
just like the other one.
I think it's a little different.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll watch you do it and then I'll do it.
Okay, so play quiz. New Mexico. Shit, it's one of these. It's right there. Yeah, okay. Arizona. Arizona, Kansas, Oregon. Oh wait, this is Ohio. It's this one. No, that's okay. It's next to that. Oh, I got okay. So Montana, Tennessee, Michigan. This is Wisconsin. Alabama. Fuck. That's Louisiana.
Because of the L.
Okay. That's not how I. It's not how I remember.
I thought you would know alphabet soup.
So hold on. One of these is Alabama and one's Mississippi, right? I think Alabama. Okay, I think this is Mississippi. Then. Maryland. Okay, this is where I'm gonna fuck up because it's over here somewhere. Maryland? Nah. Okay, it's down here. Maine. Washington, Missouri. Missouri's gonna fuck me up. Okay, hold on. So North Carolina.
Then South Carolina.
I know. I'm trying to. Missouri, like Missouri's one of those ones where I'm like, it's either over here or it's over here. Like I don't know. It could be fucking anywhere. I think it's up here somewhere.
I just remember Missouri.
Missouri?
Well,
Oh, see, okay, so like right in the middle. Damn. In Louisiana,
I remember Missouri. 'cause of
Iowa. Oh, Iowa's gonna fuck me up. Iowa? No, Iowa. Florida. Arkansas. See, this one, yours, I would have passed yours a lot better because it was telling me ones that I wouldn't know.
Mississippi.
So like I would have like systematically, if
So
I
this
didn't
is
know
like
one,
the
pick one.
hard
I was.
one.
This is the hard one. Arkansas. Arkansas is one of.
Arkansas?
Arkansas is one of these, I think. 'Cause this is Oklahoma. Oh, it could be this one though. Fuck. Arkansas. Ah, it was this one. Fuck. I knew it was gonna be that one. God damn it. Okay, Wyoming is the super square one. Indiana is one of the super square ones. This is Nebraska. Indiana is one of these, right? 'Cause yeah, that's Oklahoma. Indiana. Indiana's over there. What did I think that was gonna be? Minnesota is there. New Jersey. Shit. So this is New York. New Jersey? New Jersey. Fuck. I knew it was next to New York. Colorado. Alaska. Damn, it's one of these? Imagine. South Dakota. Virginia. Wisconsin. Utah, Rhode Island. Okay, so wait. Rhode Island was stupid. Here's New Jersey. It's one of these, right? Fuck. Is it this? Oh, thank God. Wait, then what's this? Isn't this New York? Fuck. I don't know what this is going to be. Shit. Is this Pennsylvania? Wait, what is... Okay, this is West Virginia. Now I'm confused because I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Oh, I don't know these. Oh, I know this. I don't know these two.
Copenhagen said the American education system has failed us.
I would have passed this a 100. I would have got a 100% on this 7 years ago. Oh, thank God. Massachusetts. Is Massachusetts one of these, or is it one of these? It's not. This is New York. Is Massachusetts? Nope. I knew it was gonna be over here. I was just shot in the darking here because I just didn't know. Mississippi, Vermont. Fuck. Georgia. That was a shot in the dark. Nebraska. Wait. Nebraska. I almost did this. I almost did North Dakota. Idaho. California. New York. Man. Which one is South Carolina? Delaware. Fuck. Oh, I didn't even see that as an option. Oh, my God. Texas. North Carolina. Connecticut. Wait. That's going to be one of these. So that's West Virginia. It's between these, right? If it's up here, I'm going to cry. It's up here. Wait. New York, Connecticut. Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim, I'm so glad you're from Connecticut. You fucking nerd. Okay, Nevada, New Hampshire.
I don't think you're winning the selection, Charlie.
New Hampshire, Hawaii, Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Oklahoma, North Dakota. I got a better grade than you, bitch.
Only by what was it?
Average score is 69. I got an 80.
6%.
I got an 80, you fool.
Oh.
What do you say?
So only by 17%.
And this is a harder quiz.
Only by 17%.
And it's a harder quiz.
Only by 17%.
Okay. You know what? Even though I just took it, you're going to take it again.
I want to take it tomorrow.
You're going to take it now.
Why?
Because I'm going to show you. Sure, you know, but do you know?
Well, I remember.
Do you remember?
I remember a lot of it.
Do you? Do you really remember a lot of it? Wait, God, I keep clicking the wrong one. Look at Biden. Okay, and then let's see. We're gonna make you take the hard one.
All right,
you
make me
fucking
take it.
nerd.
Bring it on.
There you
You got us up on the stream.
Yeah, it's up on the stream.
All right.
Okay, guys, here we go.
Wait, where's the
Go back to
mouse?
7th grade for fuck's sake. Enough,
Where's the mouse at?
bruh. I know Europeans. They could do better. Charlie, you fucking ham sandwich. What?
Charlie, I don't have the mouse.
Pull it all the way over. Just keep going left. Like, use your context clues, bro. It's the farthest left monitor. It's on the screen.
Is it? Where's it at?
Bro, hand me the mouse so I can put it in the center of the screen for you. God damn it. I fucking hate you.
I don't understand why you just didn't do that to begin with. Instead of just
Figured,
hand me-
you know what? I trusted that you could use a mouse. All the screens are connected. It's on the left. It's the left screen. You click play quiz. You click play. Play quiz. Boom, Washington. Ooh, and it's in a different order, too.
Washington.
There you go.
New York.
There you go.
Georgia.
Georgia.
New Mexico.
That one I was. You were like, ooh, wait.
Oregon.
Oregon. Hey, you got Indiana this time. Arkansas. West Virginia. Alabama. Yeah. you're like a stutter stepping over so many of them. North Carolina, Michigan. Bro, I almost messed up Michigan by like just clicking the one earlier. I was so like I was mad at myself for almost missing it.
Illinois.
Illinois.
There you go.
There you go.
Alaska.
I should have got Illinois last time. I should have done like context clues like based on whenever I went to Michigan because we went through Illinois and I should have like known it wasn't like where I guessed because I can't remember where I guessed. It was somewhere silly.
God damn it. Connecticut was.
Connecticut. There you go.
Ohio is.
There you go. I was about to say, bro, there's no way you got this right on the other test and wrong on this one.
New Jersey.
New Jersey fucked me up. I was not prepared for New Jersey.
Oh, damn it.
Bro.
I fucked that one up. I always get these mixed up. Nebraska. So, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada.
One of the other squares. This is a great
Damn
way
it.
to end the podcast.
Ah.
I was going to tell you, like, I've said like 5 times why, and that's where
Damn
Flint
it.
lives. It's hilarious that, like, the big states are the ones that get you troubled.
Rhode Island? Yeah. Arizona? No, just kidding.
I was about to say, what?
Utah.
Uter.
Maine. Fucking Maine. South Dakota. Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Kentucky. Delaware.
Kentucky.
Delaware. That's Wisconsin. Delaware. No, damn it. Fuck. Maryland. Okay.
Mississippi. I'm glad you got South Carolina right.
Iowa. Yes.
Big Iowa.
Nevada.
NAVDA.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma
No,
is
damn
down
it.
there. Kansas in
Uh,
the middle.
Florida.
Florida. 2 left.
Wisconsin.
There you go. 1 left. Got an 88 that time.
Hey, look who beat you.
Yeah, after I took it in front of you and you failed the
Hey,
first
I
time.
told you I wanted to wait till tomorrow,
Why'd you want to wait till tomorrow?
so I wouldn't remember.
Oh, you mean okay, I got you.
Dumbass.
Well, I thought you meant so you could go study. You fucking don't call me the
No.
dumbass. You're the one that failed this first. And then I took the harder version. Let me put this over here. What we should have done is each take it without the other seeing the other take it.
Either way, I'm confident about this election.
What? The election's over.
I know, I'm just talking about, like, because I won so many states.
Oh.
I got 88%.
Okay, I got you. Honestly, like all 3 grades, both of yours and mine are all like even a 63 is a great percentage in an election. Go study. The fuck? What are you gonna do? Go home and stare at
Right? That's why I was
No,
thinking,
just take that
Company.
test a bunch of times.
No, who has the time?
That took 3 minutes. What?
I don't have 3 minutes like that. We should wrap, by the way.
Yeah, but what?
Speaking of my limit on time.
Okay. Anyway, we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes,
Well,
for sure tomorrow.
Probably for sure tomorrow.
Why probably? What the fuck you got going on?
I'll tell you in a minute. There's a
No.
chance not, but probably yes.
We could do it early 'cause I get off early.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, we love you guys.
I'm gonna go see Kristen.
Okay, we love you guys and goodbye.
All right, love you.